$97, thank you. Blah, 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 I don't care. Sarcasm's in the eye of the beholder? I don't have eyes. You sure that you're ready for this? Do you need a little nappy? You little narcissist.
I am literally the most adorable.
The mic's not working. She's fixing it.
Sorry about that, folks. Just a minute.
You might just need to tell it to, like,
What?
check it again.
Why is it not using my actual default? There. There we go. Hello, everybody. How
Wahoo!
we doing? Welcome in. It's a pleasure to be back. Oh,
Indeed. Indeed.
welcome
Where you
to the
can-
modified Just Chatting, because I got everything at the top, because I've got some guests with me today.
Hello, hello.
I figure we're not going to go to the live scene except to show off some con shit. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm sorry, were you going to say something, Bianca? Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
There we go. Been me. Hey, it's okay. There's always next year. I know there's going to be a next year. I'm super excited.
Absolutely.
We ask what Operation Mouse is? It's Mouse PI. I haven't changed the background. I got home yesterday, okay? I have not had any time to sleep. Like, fully sleep. I have been so excited and anxious about all the shit we did at the convention.
Yeah, same here.
It's
It was
great.
an absolute fucking ride.
After
will
we
get
got
into
into
that.
call,
Mhm.
she deteriorated so quickly to just like short form answers and just being drowsy.
Why are you outing me entirely?
It was cute.
Apparently I'm
I
cute.
loved it.
Uh-huh.
Well, I gotta agree with your wife here.
What's up? Yes. Hello, Collecting. How you doing? I don't know, man. Redeemed hello. How you doing? Welcome in. And yes, I missed all of you too. It's funny how many messages I got that were just like, we missed you. It's like, I was gone 4 days. I wasn't gone that long.
Do you realize the fucking state I was in?
Yes.
It's Tennessee, isn't it?
Oh my god.
No, what
I
state were you
literally,
in?
I got up
Mhm.
to run my fucking weekend tabletop, and that's it. After I was done, I wrapped up the call and I left.
Hey, that's
I
that's
was
really
away.
sad.
I
Anybody
was
make sure
sad.
to sweep the body under the rug before boss got
Yeah,
here.
Oh,
for
I
like
was
almost
really sad.
almost the entire con, Bianca here was sending me messages like, "Hey, is she okay? Is she doing all right? Make sure she's eating enough food. How are you doing? Everything okay? I heard about the hotel situation. You all right?"
the convention. We'll get to that in a
Well,
second.
hey, Toon Gal.
Yep.
Oh shit. Andy, how you doing, buds? Thank you for the subscription. I realize I've got stuff in front of things that shouldn't.
hmm It's just
There.
a little bit oddly layered.
There we go.
Wonderful.
All right, I set this all together like 10 minutes before stream.
Mhm.
I woke
It's a
up
bit of
today
a-
to go to the dentist, and then I came back and set up all this shit. It's great.
Yeah, it has been a very impromptu stream idea. We were talking about it like as we were at the hotel and whatnot,
Mhm.
and then she had to go on a plane for like 10, 12 hours, and then she had to get home,
Mhm.
and then she had to lay down from being exhausted for 4 days of nonstop go, go, go.
Yeah. Plus, you know, dealing. I don't talk about it that often. I technically have agoraphobia, but it's not the fear of wide open spaces, it's fear of crowds. So, this con was a lot for me. This was a lot. Hi, that one. Hi, Pomty.
Yeah.
How you doing? Welcome in. I'm so sorry. I'm so distracted and so excited. I'm not doing my usual openings. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a marvelous day so far, and welcome to the show. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Yeah. It's so tempting to just jump into it, but at the same time, it's like, I've been gone for 4 days. How have you all been?
Yeah, what have y'all been up to?
On a form of exposure therapy? A smidgen. A smidgen.
Mm-hmm.
It was good for me. Even if I did have some problems, and we'll talk about those later.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I did have problems, it was still a very good experience. I think for both Rita and I. It was really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I learned a lot. I did a lot. Even when, like, you would set off on the plane, I did a bunch of new things on my way back. It was neat.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to more people and got some important stuff done. Hell yeah! But if we're a little off of thinking about contract. Oh, Dandy, where are you going? I want to know. I want to meet you. I want to shake your hand and give you art. What?
Sorry, it's just how I, thinking, like, that's a great way to make friends. I want to shake your hand and give you art.
Yeah? I was gonna do that at Oshi Uplink, but then we showed up 4 hours late. We'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm planning to go to con next year, if possible this year. If you do, you better tell me where, because I want to see you.
Yeah, she's getting on her con roll now. She's got experience. She knows what to expect now.
Exactly. I know what works for me. What works. I'm doing a Porky Pig. I am nervous and anxious, but excited. Ugh.
Breathe, girl.
No, I'm happy.
Yeah, you're happy, but breathe so you can actually say a sentence.
Listen, I'm trying to implement some of the shit I learned at the con, and I probably should have practiced it beforehand, but it's fine. It's fine.
We were just at the dentist today. It's understandable.
All they did was
How'd that
scrape my
go?
teeth.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're all together right now.
Yeah, no. I don't do anesthetic. I don't need it.
I had to process that. Holy shit.
No, I was smiling. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's technically anesthetic. I don't do like the full on sleep stuff. I just I get some of the numbing agent and then I'm good.
That's fair. Was Oshi your first con ever? It was.
Mm-hmm.
And it was phenomenal. Again, we'll get into it in a few minutes. But suffice to say, it was phenomenal. Podge and her crew did an amazing job.
Yeah.
It was fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. First free comic book day since COVID. What's free comic book day? I mean, it's probably as obvious as it sounds, but...
Yeah, basically. It's essentially a national holiday where most, if not all, comic book stores around, like, North America will essentially be like, hey, yeah, here, take a comic of your choice, and then you can just have it for free.
I guess if it's that simple, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is. It helps get people out to, like, physical locations as well if they're comic book fans and they don't, like, really do much. Just the opportunity to go out to them and look at things and try something new without much cost it's really cool.
Oh, that's super awesome. That's super cool to hear. We've been, Rita and I have been talking. Bianca, how are you?
Yeah, how you been doing this weekend?
Besides the obvious.
Loaded question. Can't talk about that.
Fair.
I've been good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay today. I'm glad you're home.
Well, thankfully, after this stream, I'm home the rest of the day. You got me the rest of the day, sweetheart.
And as well, we got to get you a new phone.
Okay, well, that's going to also come up later. Unfortunately, that will be coming up later, too.
Did something happen? Well,
no, people are mean.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that. That's,
what do you mean people are mean?
People are mean to me.
Oh, like teasing you mean to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Was
are
it
mean
Nia?
to me. What?
Was it Nia and Squibby?
Oh, Cubs wasn't there.
I know Cubs wasn't there, but I was talking to her.
No,
We were talking about your phone.
yeah, I don't want to exactly spoil it, but spoil it yet. Yeah, I ran into a few other VTubers that I knew, and they immediately started mocking me, so that was great. I'm shorter than they thought. It's great. It's great. Wait, what? In a good way. They were mocking me in a good way. It's okay.
Yeah.
It was
It's
friendly
alright,
mocking.
Yeah, Bittles loves being pointed and laughed at.
Especially when people point their cameras at me.
I had a feeling this wouldn't be dropped.
Oh, I won't be dropped ever.
Even though it didn't happen and you admitted it didn't happen.
I never said that. Anyway, hi Toon. Hi Zori. Hi Knight. Hi Charles. How you doing? Hi Eddie. Was one of them Star Quantum? No.
It was not, unfortunately. I don't know, would it be safe to, like, name them when they come up?
When they come up, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna give them shout outs.
Of course, of course.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Oh shit, it is Cinco de Mayo. And yesterday
Yeah.
was May the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Completely forgot about that. Huh. I don't know Star Wars, so.
That sucks. I have a Star Wars campaign weekly, and we're not able to do Star Wars on May the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
May the 6th, but also
Yeah.
That's also not like when session is.
Well, yeah, it's
No, it's
oh
not.
yeah, what is it's yeah, it'll be Wednesday. Dang it, can't even have Revenge of the 6th.
Ah. Ah.
Congratulations! You were
No.
not a pussy! Now you're a badass!
Who made that account? Who made that right now? I want to know who made that account. I need to know who made that account right now.
I did.
I figured you did, but who did it?
Hold on, how
Is
Since
Druggies
18th
here?
I don't
This-
know,
this
but
account
also
was
thank
made-
you for the follow.
this account was made last year, October.
What?
Yeah.
No.
That's so funny.
Really?
That's
No.
so funny.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
so funny.
The long game.
Yeah, you played the long con. Congratulations, you got me. I'm short. I'm an idiot, apparently, too. Thank you. And hi, Shiji. How you doing? What is everyone's Twitch? That's fair. We've got Bianca.
Oh, I can.
Actually, yeah, if you guys just talk in chat, people can see you.
Ababobi. Wait, hold
You
on.
follow them. I can guarantee you these two are not short, but they are idiots.
That is so.
It's true. I'm
stupid
fucking stupid.
funny. Well, Rita's shorter than me, so she's short.
He's
Or
still
like 3
taller than me.
inches.
Irrelevant.
Is it?
I am
Uh-huh.
like the standard of height.
Bitch, you're nearly
You're a
7
tree.
feet. That's not standard.
No, you're thinking about average. I'm talking standard.
That's
What's the difference?
That I make all the rules.
Okay.
it's her, the
Anyone
giant rat.
shorter than me is short.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone taller than me, get on your knees. You're
my
short
job.
now.
Jesus Christ.
I have also been in a mood, so
Me too.
tell me to chill if you need me. Like all weekend, I've been in a very mood. So tell me to chill if I need to.
Fair enough. Hello,
Understood.
Max. The other is, this one is Bianca Lupara. She's nearly 7 feet tall.
Hello.
He is an idiot, though.
Yes, sis, pop off,
Hello.
go in. You didn't have to snap
Bianca
so
underscore
hard.
Lupara. She's cool.
Look, everything's out of
Yeah.
order. Everything's out of order here.
Yeah, I almost got lucky. My my father's side is tall as fuck.
Mhm.
My mother's side is incredibly short.
Yeah.
So I came at like a medium 6'1", whereas like my father is I think 7 foot even.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they're very very large.
I don't know why I'm surprised about. You told me this yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know why that surprised me. I
It's fine.
genuinely asked, like, why are you so short?
No, it like Rain. Every time I tell her how tall I am, she's like,
Mm-hmm.
"What? Really?" I was like, "Yeah, I
That's-
told you this already."
Yeah.
That's
Poor girl
Also-
can't remember it, and it fucking fries her brain every time she hears it.
Yeah.
also a very good brain impression, I gotta say.
I've been talking to her this weekend.
Yeah, I would hope so. She's our friend.
Hmm.
Oh. Yeah. Suffice to say, this was a fun weekend. And
Absolutely.
I think it's time we finally get into it, right?
Yeah.
Like what?
absolutely.
We should do this like what? Day by day?
I think that's a good start, yeah.
Yeah, because day one was the worst.
Oh, absolutely. It fucking sucked.
Day one was horrible. We didn't even go to the con day one. Day one
Yeah.
was just travel.
Honestly, we didn't even arrive on day one.
Technically, no. Technically, we didn't even arrive on day one. So, I'm gonna set the stage here. My first flight is supposed to be at 10 o'clock in the morning, right? So I show up at the airport at 8, because, you know, they keep saying show up at the airport 2 hours before you're supposed to actually be there. So I get there. And I get through security and all that shit. I get into the waiting area. My flight's been delayed an hour. I wasn't told this. Nobody said a thing, mind you. The whole time I'm checking in and going through security. Nobody mentioned that my flight is an hour late now. So I wait. I also, for anyone who doesn't know, I get horribly motion sick. So while I was waiting in line to get through security, I took a Gravol. I didn't pick up the non-drowsy Gravol. So there I am, sitting in the waiting area to board my plane, slowly losing consciousness.
Yep.
Because I thought I was on time to get on my plane. I didn't. So finally, the hour passes, my plane shows up, I board. It's great. I'm having micro naps on the plane. I'm losing my mind. I get to the airport. I don't mind mentioning, I was in Calgary. I went to Calgary from Silver Screen. And Calgary is a huge airport.
Absolutely massive from what I've heard.
Gigantic. It is
Yes.
gigantic.
Yes, it took us like our entire time, like our entire downtime to get from like plane to plane.
It sucks,
When
right?
Ash did it.
Yeah, you went through
we
there
had-
when you visited her.
Yeah, if you don't mind me interjecting real quick.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Of course. That's the one that just has like it's like a near hour of fucking walking.
From one end to the other,
it-
yes.
Yeah, because we hadn't eaten anything. This was like our midway stop. We hadn't eaten anything. We hadn't drank anything. We hadn't slept yet. I had been sleeping on the plane. Ash, people could not do it. He was in full panic mode, trying to read on the plane. So he's exhausted. I'm getting to sleep wherever the fuck I can,
As you should.
and we're both so hungry.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, we're going to get we planned it out. We're going to get some food here because it's the big stop. You know, it's our longest time frame.
Yeah, and there's plenty of restaurants in the Calgary airport.
So, you know, we just need to sit here for a minute. Because our longest was going back home, but this is our longest going to her.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, so we need to go find somewhere to eat. And we're walking. And we're like, oh, we're not eating. There's no time.
Unless they, like, any of the, like, side stands where you can just grab something and start walking with it, but no, otherwise you do not have time.
Yeah.
We got to, like, our next plane within, like, 3 minutes of it calling in people to take off.
Oh,
Mhm.
They had us walking from, I think it was, like, C to B, and it's a fucking distance.
it is. It is, like, no joke. She's not hyperbolizing. It is genuinely, like, 1 hour from one side of the airport to the other. It is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it reminds me, when we get to the end, I got my own stories about Toronto airport, but they can wait till later.
Okay, where was I? I landed in Calgary. Okay. Big airport. I get out of my arrival area, and I was like, where the hell is my gate? I think I'm going to gate D. I arrived in A, I had to go to D. So it's like, I don't know where the fuck this is. So I start following the signs that are everywhere, you know. And I only told this to Rita yesterday. And I come across what is supposed to be like a transport, I guess, golf cart. It's, you know, to take you from like one side of the airport to the other. So I got on it like, oh, this is gonna be great. I can save myself a lot of time, a lot of energy. I ride it for like a good 10 minutes. When I get off, I look back at it and see that in like a big sign on it that says Mobility Assistance Guide. So there I am, an able-bodied person, mind you. I was the only one besides the driver on the mobility assistance cart getting driven to my gate. And I felt like such a piece of shit afterwards. But I didn't know.
Listen, it's fine. You had a long day. You've had some leg issues in the past. It's fine.
I got bad knees. It's fine. That lets me
Yeah.
use all of that shit. I'm fine. So I get... You're short enough to count. Thanks, Eddie. Thanks. See if I hire you for more work. I might be a little short on money. I get to my gate. I kind of just sit there. Sure. Put it there. I get to the gate, and it's like, shit, there's 2 hours until my flight leaves. So I could have totally just walked. I didn't have to take this stupid little cart. I was like, oh, fine, whatever, I'll read. So I read for like 2 hours. They call us, finally. I get to my seat. I get in the wrong seat. I get called out for it because I read the numbers wrong because I'm fucking loopy out of my mind on sleep medication.
Of course, of course.
I go to my actual seat, pass out immediately. This is like a 4-hour flight. I pass out. Pass the fuck out. And finally, I land in Toronto.
Yeah.
Lovely place. Horrible airport.
Absolutely, yeah.
But which one was it? We went to Pearson? Pearson
Yeah,
International, I think.
Yeah, it's like the main international airport of the area.
Yeah. Very clean, surprisingly. And I only say surprisingly because it's a gigantic airport. But surprisingly clean.
Oh, yeah.
I get there. I'm at gate B. And I send Rita a message because she's going to pick me up. We're going to meet. Wrong wording. Like, I'm at gate B. Where are you? Her dad got lost driving her there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He took a left when he should have taken a right because Toronto Pearson is an inner city airport, so it's like packed in the middle of all the city infrastructure.
That's
There's
horrible.
like a billion different highway ramps that like turn and twist around one another like spaghetti.
That's
so we had to go-
spaghetti.
So we had to go all the way around, come back, and make sure we were at the right terminal because there are 2 terminals, and this is honestly my mistake. My father said there is no way to get reliably between Terminal 1 and Terminal 3. There's no Terminal 2, by the way.
Wait,
Terminal 1
really?
and Terminal 3 are next to one another. Yeah, there's no Terminal 2. I think there's like a separate building that's like named something else, but there is no Terminal 2. And so eventually...
That's really weird.
So Bittles is like, okay, I'm at this gate. I'm like, okay, what terminal are you in? We need to make sure.
I had to ask someone.
Yeah. And so got to Terminal 3, met her after we got a bit lost because I had to find where the departure was or the entrance was. It was confusing. But we found each other. We met up. We got outside, and it was very, very cold, and we had to wait for our shuttle.
I want to just add something here. So initially, when I booked all this flight, I was supposed to arrive at about like 8 p.m. in the evening. I didn't show up till midnight because of all the flight delays.
Yeah.
This is important. I believe this is incredibly important to something that's going to be coming up soon. It's incredibly important. But yeah, I didn't even arrive on Friday. I arrived on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get outside, we get to the like cabby area, I guess. Also, sorry, I'm just taking over now.
Oh no, I figured I'd let off there anyway. Go ahead.
Hi, Eddie. So we get to like the cabbie area, which, my God, it is the most New York looking thing I've ever seen. People are yelling and honking their horns. I think we saw like one of the hotel buses just kind of run into somebody. It was crazy. But we're like, okay, where the fuck is our hotel shuttle? So we asked someone, like, oh yeah, go to this. They lied.
Yeah, they were just wrong.
We're just blatantly wrong. We ask, another person. Actually, we asked one of the other, like, hotel drivers, like, hey, where's our thing? And they're like, oh yeah, it's down there. And they point to the one area of this place that is unlit. It
Yeah.
is the shadiest looking place. And they're like, oh yeah, just wait over there for your thing. It's like, I don't want to.
Yeah, it's
That place
scary.
is scary. What if we get stabbed?
Also, it was like in the opposite entire other direction, so we need to hoof it like for like a good couple minutes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Also, hi Anarchy, how you doing? What if a mugger shows up? Right? We're just two lost girls in the middle of Toronto. Literally, smack dab in the middle. It sucked. So we get there. We go and wait by our thing. And, you know, eventually the hotel shuttle shows up. Surprisingly, very nice. Guy takes my bag. Only my bag, mind you.
Yeah, he just didn't bother with mine.
Did not bother with Rita's baggage. It's weird. I was like, hi Wizard, hi Squid, how you two doing? So we get on the bus. Few other people do too. Really sketchy looking guy gets on with us. I was genuinely concerned about him.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Guy was a maniac driver though.
Yeah. Little side note, that's something very important to know about Toronto, is that about 25% of the men look like tweakers. They are not. That's just how Toronto men look.
Yes.
Anyway, continue.
So we're on the shuttle. He's driving. This guy's a maniac. He is going well over the speed limit. And he is swerving in and out of traffic. He was actively not letting people change lanes.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I genuinely thought we were going to get in an accident.
Yeah, he was pulling, like, when he was doing turns, I imagine it's because he's experienced, he knows what he's doing, but he was pulling within inches of other cars when we were getting, like, nearer our destination.
Oh, absolutely.
That's really funny. It sounds like he's just in a rush.
Well, he is, because like Rita said, I'm pretty sure this guy does the same loop over and over because he's the hotel shuttle. So yeah, he knows what he's doing, but my God, he was taking a lot of risks that were making me nervous.
Yeah.
No, I hate this shit. Slow down.
Right? Well, it gets worse. Hey, Trike. Not you. You're not worse. So we get to the hotel. And a very small thing. I'm pretty sure he hit a cop car when we were pulling in.
Yep, I'm like 90% as well.
Like there was a cop or security car, whatever, parked right outside the hotel. I'm pretty sure he hit it. And he just kept going.
Yeah.
He did not stop. He just hit it. Hit is a strong word. He tapped it. But it was enough that like it was noticeable. It was noticeable that he hit it.
Yeah, there was an entire Mighty Mouse song about this. It's fine.
Exactly. So we get to our hotel, and I'm gonna fucking say their name because goddamn, I hate this hotel. We went to the Hyatt. I have no clue how to spell it. I don't care. They suck.
Hyatt.
Yeah. So we get to the Hyatt. And I booked this hotel. I'm going to bring up a map in a second. I booked this hotel specifically because it was less than a 5-minute walk to the convention. I picked this specifically for that. Because I was like, oh, we'll save a shit ton of money on taxis by just being able to walk right to the convention. It'll be great. Oh, thank you, 8. How you doing? I appreciate that I can be so relaxing for you. So we get to the Hyatt. It's like 1 a.m, give or take.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, whatever, we're tired. Let's just check in, go to our rooms, sleep. So we go to the front desk. Very sweet girl. Fuck her, but very sweet girl. No, you'll understand in a second, sweetheart. So we get there. So to see, nice hotel, very nice.
Yeah, like really, really classy, clean. You can see like the restaurant. There's a little concession booth there. It's
Absolutely, absolutely high class. We go to the front. We're like, hey, we got a room for Bittles Bombardier. We'd like to check in. She does her tapping thing, like, oh, yep, We gave your room away. What?
Like, sorry?
What the fuck do you mean you gave my room away?
Yeah, there's no way we heard that right. You didn't give away the room that, you know, is paid for.
In advance. Like 2 weeks in advance, mind you.
They had her money. They took it.
They did what? Right? So pretty. Well, thank you, kitten. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just dumbfounded at this because it's like, what do you mean you gave away my room? I paid for this. I wanted to be here. Give me my room. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. A lot of events have come in. We got like kids hockey or something. We had to give your room away. It's like, no,
No, you didn't.
give me my room. And I fully believe, I truly, truly believe this. They gave away my room because I was 4 hours late.
Mm-hmm.
And it sucks because I wrote specifically on my check-in stuff, I'm going to be late.
Yeah.
I am arriving late in the day. Do not, like, I made it clear I am arriving late because their check-in was like 3 o'clock or something. I wrote in, I am going to show up late. Apologies, I'm going to be late. I know, it's now like 1 o'clock in the morning and they gave away our room.
Mm-hmm.
We got a nice room.
Yeah, yeah. It was clean. It was nice. There was 2 beds. The whole deal. It was good. It was gonna be good.
That's an important detail she just said there.
Yep. And also I looked into this. Apparently, I've made the complaint about how, like, you know, this is an airport hotel. You need to expect that people are going to arrive in on late flights. Apparently, according to some folks, it might be because it's an airport hotel that this happened, because a lot of airplanes will overbook their seating so as to essentially they expect people not to show up.
Yeah, but
So
that's what
they
the
wanna make
check-in
sure-
is for.
Yeah, yeah. It's
It's really what, like, the system in place is meant to avoid and handle that.
Yeah.
mhm.
Like,
You don't get
Yeah.
to take money and then say, "Oh, we gave it away."
it gets worse. Yeah,
Have
you
a
got,
shitty
you got more
room.
you want to say, Rita?
Nothing really. Just kind of like, yeah, airplanes will oversell tickets, expecting people not to show up because they would rather have full seats with accidents rather than like empty seats they could have made money on, because it's all about
exactly.
profit. Anyway.
So, we're at the Hyatt. Again, very nice hotel. The lady at the front, I'll give her credit. She was very kind. I'm sure she was not the one who gave my room away, but she's the one I'm interacting with, so I'm mad at her. He's like, we can send you to our sister hotel, Hilton or something.
Yeah, Hilton Garden Inn, I think.
And it's like 1 in the morning. We're not going to find a place on our own. Sure, whatever. 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
And it's like, I picked this hotel because this is where I wanted to be. So we were thinking, okay, fine, it's whatever. It's 10 minutes away. Whatever. So I was like, can we at least sit in your lobby until it gets here? And she's like, sure, yeah, that, you know what, that's fair. We wait there for like a good hour because we're not taking a cab to our other hotel. We full on said to her, like, no, you're going to give us a shuttle or a ride or something. We're not doing this. We're not paying to go to your sister hotel because you fucked up. So we wait like an hour. We're having fun conversations. I'm loopy out of my mind because it's now really late. I'm still full of painkillers, or not painkillers, sleeping pills. I'm still full of those. 12-hour potency on those things. Saved her job because somebody left baggage in the front and I gave it back.
Yeah.
Our thing shows up. Was it like the bus that we took to get there, or was it like a little taxi?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like another shuttle we went to there.
Again, this guy was also insane.
Yeah, but also, real quick, if I can interject real quick, we went out to leave, and because I deal with a lot of, like, big city kind of business people, so I make sure to go, and I'm like, hey, okay, so when we get there, we won't need to do anything else, we won't have any issues, we won't have to pay for anything, and you've dealt with it all for us? And she's like, yep, just turn in that letter, and you'll be all good to go.
This is important
What letter?
information. Oh, yeah, that. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like, she was going to give us a letter that basically said, hey, okay, this is the situation, do this, handle it. And if we didn't have that letter with how things started to go at the other place, we would have probably had to go all the way back or wait even longer.
Absolutely. Again, super late. We're both exhausted.
Yeah, this is essentially, this is a bit of Rita advice here. When it comes to service workers and whatnot, be polite, but always be annoying. Don't be afraid of asking a stupid question because you need to cover your ass every single time.
I'd like to reiterate, this is all day one. This is all day one we've been dealing with. This is all travel. We haven't even been to the convention yet. Yeah, Karen, kinda. Don't be rude. Annoying.
Yeah.
And just to reiterate again what Rita was saying, we were walking out when she was like, make sure you have this letter. What letter? It was horrible. Rickles, thank you for the follow, buds. I appreciate it a ton.
Yeah, welcome to the stream.
Sorry you went through such an annoying ordeal. Oh, we're not done yet. We're not done. So we get on the taxi thing, another 10-minute drive, which the hotel was on the other side of the airport, which is really frustrating. But we get to the Hilton. It's like 2 a.m. I'm exhausted. Rita's exhausted. We're both just annoyed and tired. We get to the front desk. We hand them the letter. And they start setting it up like, okay, this is fine. This is great. I have to pay $150 security fee. I got that back, by the way, just so you know.
Okay, thank goodness. I'm glad to hear it.
We're tired. It's horrible. We got our room keys. We get to the elevator, this elevator is crazy. You need your room key to even activate the elevator. So we spent like 2 minutes trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Also, this is sorry, cut in. Eventually, at some point in the week, there was a dude who came into the elevator with us. You need to tap your card on the thing and then put your room in order for the elevator to move. So we tapped our card. He put his floor in, and then it wouldn't work for us. So we needed to do again. Like,
yeah,
thanks,
He blocked us.
douche.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Well, not horrible. It was inconvenient. Not gonna oversell that one. Yeah, we get to the front desk. We get our key card. We're getting to the elevator, and I happen to look down at our key cards. They say our checkout is tomorrow. No, we're here till the 4th. Or the 3rd, whatever.
Yeah.
So immediately we turn around and go to the front desk. No, this needs to be changed. We are here for a few days, not overnight. Change this. And thankfully they did. But going back to the Hyatt, that bitch at the front desk never sent over our reservation information. She had an hour.
Exactly. And the best part is we could see them in, like, there's a little side office that had a glass door. They were just shooting the shit in there and laughing and doing, like, fuck all.
Oh yeah, no, we sat right where we could see, like, if a taxi or whatever was going to come. And I could see in the reflection of the front door, her and, like, some other worker in the back office laughing and shooting the shit. Just losing their minds. It's like, I can see you. I can see what you're doing, and it's not your job. But whatever. We get it sorted. We don't get charged for the extra days because they acknowledge it was the other hotel's problem. So that's great. We get to our hotel room. We unlock it. We go in. We put our bags down, and we turn to the beds and realize it's bed, singular. They gave us a 1-bed hotel room. Rita and I are not together.
We are not involved in the slightest.
Oh. So we are now stuck with the situation of, like, there's 2 of us. What the fuck do we do? We're so tired at this point. We have no clue what to do.
Yeah, I think at this point, you basically said, like, listen, I'm too tired. I'm not doing anything fucking more. Do you cuddle in your sleep? No? Okay, cool.
Exactly. I think those were my exact words. I was just so done with it. I did not care.
You were fed up. You were tired. It was a shit day. Like, we're friends enough. We're not gonna. It wasn't gonna be an issue.
Exactly. Sleeping in one bed with someone I'm not close with feels so weird. I would not mind sleeping on the floor. Well, that's the thing. Rita and I have never met in person until that day, but we're still pretty close.
Yeah,
so it was pretty much like, hey, are you a hugger? No? All right, get in the bed. I don't care.
Yeah.
And
like,
for what it's worth,
we're good friends.
There
We
was
trust
a
each other.
couch. There was a chair with an ottoman, and I was not going to make either of us break our backs trying to sleep in that.
Yeah, chair didn't recline, by the way.
No. No, it did not. I was tempted to sleep on the floor because I'm used to it. I'm used to sleeping on the floor. Not a word, Bianca. But it was... No, we were just tired at that point.
I think the bathroom floor is too dirty for you to even want to do it, so it's fine.
Oh, it was. No floor
Also,
mat. Weird.
It was also a very they included like a set of towels, like large ones for showering, medium ones, and small ones for the thing. At some point, I basically just like took one of the medium ones and set it out in front of the shower because like we needed something so we didn't slip.
Right? We'll get to the bathroom in a second because I got things about that one too. So we get into the bed. It's a normal hotel bed. It's got a sheet, comforter, and then what I could only describe as like a shower curtain on top.
Yeah, it was not comfortable. It served no purpose. It looked hard. It looked like dragon scale or something.
It was white dragon scale, which was kind of cool. Also, hi, Zoink.
Yeah. The moment I rested my arm on it, I was immediately like, no, this is uncomfortable. Why would I sleep on this?
I think we tried to put it on because it was surprisingly cold in that apartment. And every morning we woke up to it on the floor. But the blankets, they're whatever. The mattress, surprisingly fine. The pillows. No.
They were incomprehensibly soft to the point of being useless as pillows.
Exactly. And we checked them. They were down. They were full on goose down. But I don't know if it was like overuse because they're hotel pillows or what, but like they were just flat.
Yeah, I think the thing I said at the time, like, what in the fucking jelly roll is this? Because I picked it up and it just started like wobbling.
It was. We should have taken pictures. They were horrible.
Yeah.
I was genuinely tempted to call down and ask for like 4 more pillows just so we could actually sleep.
Yeah, because we had like 2 to a person, right? You lay down your head, and after about like 20 minutes, your head is in contact with the mattress.
It was horrible, and that's 2 pillows. It was bad, but also at the same point, we're tired. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly. There were a couple of things with the room, but of course, I feel like our shit experience coming in probably exacerbated a lot of the things we had with it. Like, the radiator, it was nice. It had good white noise, but it sounded like a fucking diesel engine kicking on really loudly every single time it started up. And I think it woke us both up at least twice during the trip.
Oh, absolutely, because it scared the shit out of us, because it was just sudden. I think we both woke up just like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, there was also horrible lighting. But that's whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They had TV. They had Treehouse. Weird.
Yeah.
We watched Jurassic Park for almost the whole weekend.
Yeah. They had like a marathon going on for the weekend. It was cool.
Yeah. And then, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like I said earlier, a lot of these issues were exacerbated by like the really shitty circumstances of getting in, but for what it was worth, when we needed help, they treated us so well there.
Oh, absolutely.
Like they were like absolute sweethearts for every single thing that we needed.
Oh, absolutely. We got a story for the final day. Absolutely sweetest person. All right, go Bianca.
Only with Rita would you hear her like compliment the people for doing their job.
After our experience at the Hyatt, yes. Everyone, because we went to 3 hotels. We went to the Hyatt, the Hilton, and what was the one at the con?
That was the Sheraton.
Sheraton. I keep wanting to say Stilton. That's not it. The Sheraton. We didn't stay at the Sheraton, although maybe next year we will. But everyone I talked to at the Sheraton, very sweet, very nice.
Yeah, they treated us really well there.
They called taxis for us because the taxi guys lied and said they don't have anyone nearby.
Yeah.
God. It was mind-blowing.
Yeah, it is kind of like overall good that each of our destinations is basically just another hotel because they all offered that service.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so that is what I'm calling the end of day 1. Even though day 1 ended at like 2 a.m. on day 2. So day 2 starts, and we're like, okay, we're gross and sweaty because of everything that was happening yesterday. Let's take a shower.
Yeah.
It is a walk-in shower, which is nice. I like those.
hmm
But it's got a big glass door that faces the mirror.
hmm
So you get to see yourself naked in the shower if you look towards the mirror whatsoever. And when you're somebody that deals with like body dysphoria, it's not too great.
Yeah.
Especially because that mirror surprisingly did not fog up that often, despite there not being a fan in that bathroom.
Yep. No extractor fan.
Shower was nice.
Also, Mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
I remember you commenting on how the like the shower faucet was weird because it's one lever, right?
Yeah.
The right is like off
Steady.
and cold, and the more you turn it to the left, the warmer it gets.
Mm.
When I walked in, you mentioned it's really weird. That's just the one I have at home, so I was like, oh, okay,
Okay.
that's this. But also for some reason, every feature in that bathroom was the loudest thing on earth.
Oh, absolutely.
The
It's-
lock, the door, the toilet flush.
The sink
It was like nuclear bombs, every single one of them.
was horrible. Hey, Smokey. Welcome back. I'm glad to be back. We're just recounting Oshi Uplink. The good and the bad. Thankfully, most of the bad was not the con. Actually, I'll say this early, my only complaint with the con is people were really blasting music, and that's not bad. That's the whole point
Yeah.
of like an anime convention. But God, it was giving me headaches.
Yeah, like there's it's just like a public respect thing, you know, because it wasn't like the staff too much, save for like, I don't know, some music coming out through the concerts going on, but like,
They can't help.
of course. But yeah, essentially, there were some people who were walking around with like buggies and they were blasting their own personal music, but at that point, it's just like, you need to know that that is considered rude and you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is. Also, thank you for the follow, Oni Ranger. I appreciate it a ton.
Yeah, welcome. It's good to have you.
Okay, so officially day 1, day 2.
Mm.
We get dressed. I did, because I play on this, I did an pseudo cosplay of myself.
Mhm.
You're the second streamer that looks like this, and I love it. And I guess the first is Pumpkin. He's a sweetheart. Yeah, I did like a pseudo cosplay of myself. It was super fun. Had the dress, the stockings, the sneakers, everything. I even had stripes on my arms. It was great.
Yeah.
I can't show it because, you know, I believe in like VTuber anonymity and whatever. But I even got masks of our faces made for Rita and I. It was super cute.
Yeah. hmm
It was super fun.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can take a picture of it standalone so you can see what it looks like and we can post them together.
Yeah, I can bring up the images of the things, but that's not quite the same.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Because I think they were like a little bit different from the preview.
Yeah. I learned for next year. My nose was too low. Aside, never understood what propels people to walk around with speakers. This tells me you need people to look at you 24/7. I mean, it's a con. Kind of want people to look at you.
Yeah.
And trust me, there were a lot of people doing shit to get people to look at them. But we'll talk about those in a bit. Sorry, I keep getting messages. I have my phone on speaker, so it reads out the message. I hate that.
I gotcha.
It's charging in the next room, but it's loud because as Rita learned, I have my phone very loud because I tend to sleep through my alarms. She learned that the hard way.
Yep.
It's like when Walter White wore a Walter White mask, kinda. Except nobody recognized me except one person, and I'm gonna talk about that because that was a big highlight of the convention.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, day 1, it is what it is. Let's note everything down. Day 1, it is what it is. We get showered, we get dressed, we go down to lobby, we ask them to call us a taxi. And they do. It's very sweet. Very nice. We decide, oh, we'll wait outside. Bad idea. It is fucking freezing in Toronto at the time.
Yeah, it was incredibly cold. And I felt so bad because I'm like, early May is when the summer starts to kick in. We've had a heat wave the past week, so bring something like nice and breathable, you know?
I full on sent her a thing like, hey, what should I wear? So I'm standing out there in effectively a skirt and stockings, freezing my legs off. It's fine. It's whatever. It was actually kind of nice. We get our taxi. Is this? Oh, I think you know what I'm going to ask, but like, did that happen day 1 or day 2 of the con?
The taxi thing?
Yeah, I want to say it was day 1.
That was day 1, yeah.
Yeah. So we get into our taxi. Lovely, lovely older gentleman driving it. We're like, we are going to the conference center.
Yeah.
The Sheraton. And I fully acknowledge that we probably should have started with the Sheraton Conference Center, not the conference center at the Sheraton.
Yeah, but also, I listed the address before saying this is what it is.
Exactly. So I'm going to say this is like a 50-50 fall.
Mm-hmm.
So he starts driving. And we're like, okay, this is great. We're nice. I open the window because I get car sick. And he drives right past the Sheraton.
Yep. And we go, hey, yeah, that's our destination right there. And he looks at me, and he sees me talking, and then he looks back and he keeps driving.
Yeah, just doesn't acknowledge us.
Yeah, so for a good 2 minutes.
I thought we were getting kidnapped.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, for like 2 solid minutes, are we getting fucking trafficked or some shit? Are we okay? Right. Yeah, no, he pulls to the left, and he pulls into a driveway, and we see Toronto Congress Center.
Government Congress Center. He misheard us and got hyper-focused on Congress, not convention.
Yeah.
So we had to tell him, it's like, we're not paying for this. This is not our destination. Go back. So he's like, oh, sorry, very sorry. Let me drive you back. He charges us to drive us back to the Sheraton.
Yeah.
And I was full on, it's like, dude, no. You fucked up. You shouldn't be charging us the ride back to where we wanted to go. But whatever. It was like $5 extra. Who cares?
Yeah. And the fare was already relatively dirt cheap. It was like $20 plus some change, as is.
Exactly. Not bad.
I didn't mind paying the difference.
He was doing it on purpose? No, I think he seemed like he was at the end of his shift, which again, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. So he's probably been doing this all night. I felt bad for him. I wasn't going to get mad, but like I said, I thought maybe we were getting stolen.
Yeah.
Because like, what are we going to do? We're going to jump out? No, he's in the middle of the highway. Get hit by a car? No. Yeah, anyway, we get back to the Sheraton. He drove by it. He seemed really surprised when we were like, Sheraton. Turn left here, Sheraton. Oh, this one. Yeah, the one with the big sign that says Sheraton. Yeah. Oh yeah, we get there. We finally get there. We start walking through the lobby. Very nice. Very clean.
Yeah, it was really, really good there.
And of course, you know, it's technically an anime convention. And God, did we see it immediately.
Yep.
God, did we see that immediately. People were walking around with like Vtuber kimonos. There were a lot of furries. A lot of plushies. That was really cool to see. A lot of like Vtuber plushies. A lot of music being played. A lot of Japanese music, so I didn't understand a word, but it had a nice beat to it.
Yeah, it was cool. It was also like a very, very large stimulation hit directly in the face.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We were still kind of waking up. This is, when did we go, like 10 in the morning?
I want to say it was like maybe like 9 or so. We got up relatively early.
We got up early. So we get there, and it is just immediately blasting just everything. And I will say this for the whole con. Very impressed. Nobody stunk like BO.
Yeah.
I have heard the horror stories. I was so worried. But no one stunk. Very nice.
Yeah.
I will say some people overcompensated and stunk like perfume, but it is what it is. At least it didn't stink like ass.
Yeah, the masks helped with that a little bit.
Yeah, they were nice masks. Good quality. You always wanted to go to a con and cosplay? Do it! We will get to cosplay in a second. We will get to cosplay. So the big thing, I should probably, but we'll talk about that in a second. So the big thing, the first thing they make you do, you have to go and register. Because they need to make sure everyone who's here is supposed to be here, which is very fair.
Of course.
So there's a whole lineup. And they're like, okay, sign up, do your shit, get your badge. And God, those badges are nice.
Yeah, they're absolutely gorgeous. Because, like, you were expecting, like, a piece of card, maybe a cheap lanyard, and providing your own, right?
Yeah, because, you know, it's the first year of this convention. I didn't think they'd go all out. But they did. Like, I'm going to move us to the other screen for a second so I can show off stuff. Let me make sure I'm on the right. There we go. Alright, I'm going to move us over for a second so I can show this off.
The moment you said that, I have the Twitch stream open just for like a visual guide, right? The moment you said that, gloved hands opened like a ring box on an ad, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Are you doing this?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But no, here's the thing.
Here are our con passes. Rita got a basic one, which is completely fair. And also, for anyone curious, $50.
Yeah.
You got access to everything.
It's not bad though.
It's not. Plus, it still looks good. They're both made of the same material. They're both quality plastic.
Yeah, like a solid plastic card that you can keep, and we're both gonna be doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hanging this over my computer workstation. Apparently, mine, the founder badge, was made with like a computer chip or something in it. You could use your phone to scan it for something. I couldn't though, because my phone is old.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I don't have that scanner in it, but apparently it allows access to like a founder-specific website. I don't know if that's still going to be open. I hope there's some way for you to get to it, but...
Maybe. I'll have to check. Why does it say time to wipe? Well, that's for beyond. It's for Rita to explain.
Wow. Fucking hell of a slip there.
Oh.
Yeah, essentially, there's a little bit of a thing where with cons like this, you'll get your card, right? And there'll be people at different stands or events that'll give you little ribbons that you can stick to the bottom of. And there are some people that have really huge chains of these things. I know Podgkin, the like main runner of the event, she had one that said Mind Goblin on hers, so you could like stick it on the bottom. I got this one from buying a set of little Moogle Final Fantasy XIV keychains.
Yeah.
It's a reference to a raid joke, and of course it's a little Moogle on a toilet.
Podgkin Goblin? Yeah. She was the headliner. This whole thing wouldn't happen without her.
Yeah, Bittles shook her hand the next day.
We'll talk about that, but yes. You realize that? Yeah. No, this wouldn't happen without her.
Yeah. Also, this image was taken like after the first day as well. We got more stuff afterwards.
I'll be showing that off in a second. I just want to talk about these badges because these were incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if you couldn't afford to get anything else at Artist Alley, which we'll go into because that was amazing.
Yeah.
This is still a really good souvenir. These are quality plastic. I'm happy they added the ribbons. A lot of Canadian cons don't do that. Well, funnily enough, because Rita and I are both Canadian.
Yeah.
They have honorary Canadian tags that you could put on your thing if you were like an out-of-country person. And that was really fun, too. It was so fun. Yeah, you can see the difference here, because I was a founder. I spent extra because I truly believed in Oshi Uplink. I'm hoping I can do stuff next year to help Podge out. I even talked to her about that, but we'll get to that later. Rita got a basic one, which again, same quality. I think that's what made me so impressed. Same quality. They're not treating the basic event pass like it's lesser. You got a different designed one, which I think is impressive too. They could have just made the founder one blue and the event pass just green, but no, they're two distinct ones, and I think that's so much better.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, there are like 3 designs, one for the basic pass, one for founders, and one for staff.
Yes.
Just for recognizability.
Yeah. Otherwise, the other difference is just the color of our sticker. I got a silver one. She got a white. I think it was white. The lighting makes it look yellow, but she got a white one, and it was super fun because as a founder, I also got to have my name on a wall, and that was super cool to see.
Yeah.
We also got these lanyards for them, sponsored by SVP, which I had no clue who they were. I'm not dissing them. I actually liked a lot of their designs. It's a VTuber music group, but I had no clue who they were.
Yeah, I think there's just like 7 acting members right now.
Give or take. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, custom lanyards, good quality ones too.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
the pass is absolutely great merch to give away.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, I think with that we can go back. Actually, we got these. Did we go right into Artist Alley?
I think so. Let me open up the schedule. I think the site's still up.
It should be. Also, I'll let you know. I found some of the people we were like, this person's great. I want to follow them. I found them on Twitter. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's perfect. Schedule and maps.
Really
Saturday
curious.
schedule.
There was a whole schedule, and I kept making Rita check it.
Yeah. Let's say Vtuber Knowledge Challenge. A lot of these things were things that, like, it wasn't that they weren't interesting, it's just they weren't necessarily for us. We started out by going to a concert, the Starlight Anthem Frontier Break with SVP.
Yeah.
It was
so-
all the SVP members doing a performance.
Yeah, it was good. It's so funny. We went because like already we were like this convention's really loud, and Rita was like, "Hey, let's go to this. It sounds like it won't just be Japanese EDM." It was just Japanese EDM,
It was.
which it was fine. It was fun. It's just so
Yeah.
funny that like we went into this being like, "Hey, maybe there'll be more like traditional singing." No, no, it was Japanese EDM.
In all honesty, when I said that, I was referring to one that was later in the day, but like when we got there, but when we
You
got
just
there,
fart into the mic? What the fuck was that?
no, I blew a raspberry. But yeah, like at the start, there really wasn't anything that was super interesting for us, so we were kind of out of our depth and honestly a bit overwhelmed.
Absolutely.
So I suggested the concert as sort of like a way to get our feet wet, just as something to do, because admittedly, when we got there, what was that? I didn't catch it.
Feet wet.
Oh,
So you can take
oh.
pics.
Also, Sketty, no, I'm not going to show that yet. We got to figure out how to crop the cosplay a bit better.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, essentially, we got there and we did not have a great time at the start. Not from the event itself, but just kind of like, we got there, everything was so different and so loud and so big, and we weren't used to it, and we just kind of felt like, yeah, this isn't like, this isn't our crowd. What are we supposed to do?
Right?
And so, I'm obviously not going to go super deep into it because this is kind of a personal moment, but we sat, we talked about some things, we psyched ourselves back up, and then we went in, and we went to that concert. It's kind of like, okay, we don't know a lot of this, let's try something out of our comfort zone just to see what it's like. And while the music wasn't exactly either of our favorite genres, and it wasn't something we're going to be going out of our way to look at, it was fun to watch. It was an event, and the people involved were clearly interested in it.
Oh, yeah. There was great showmanship. Like, it was really good quality. I will say, I don't know if there was someone in charge of the lights, but one asshole kept fucking shooting me in the eye with a laser. I hate that guy.
Yeah, it's like, you need to use incandescents if you're using them for crowd work. That's just a fact of life.
Yeah. That was the only bad part of the whole concert, was just someone shooting me in the eye. Also, sorry, Italian, I'm Bittles, not Bippo. I'm the one who made the Pomni art trend.
Yeah, I heard about that confusion between y'all. Jesus.
Apparently just on her end.
Huh.
It's funny.
Hmm.
Kept getting their eye in front of my laser. Yeah, thanks, Eddie.
You can't tell me you made it here from fucking Ireland. I don't actually know where you live. You say you're Irish, I'm not going to judge.
Eddie, if you came all the way to Canada just to fuck with me and you didn't even say hi, I would be so frustrated.
Yeah. Oh, God.
That'd be so funny though. Also, he was there. I sent him there to watch you guys, make sure everything was okay.
But Rita was... Oh, whatever. Hi, not Dan.
I can never have too many people protecting my wife. What are you talking about?
Fair.
It's fair. But yeah,
did
the
have a
whole
few.
crowd... The whole crowd was, like, really interesting to look at because apparently, we didn't know much about it, but there's an entire art called, like, Wotage. It's, oh, Zone Danny, welcome to the stream!
Welcome in, Danny. How's everyone's favorite little femboy? How you doing? How are you? What were you up to, Danny? Welcome in,
Yeah, what are you
Raiders.
doing?
We're talking about Oshi Uplink, Canada's first VTuber convention. It was really good.
Yeah.
We actually, I'll move over it just so you guys can see. We were just talking about some of the stuff we got.
Thanks, Pally.
Darby Blast, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, look at all this fun stuff we got.
Yeah, that was just the first day.
Yeah, right? Hello,
Thanks,
Darby.
Pally.
Thanks for the follow. Lagging Genie. Appreciate it, buds. Yep. Danny, what were you up to? Please tell us. I'm super curious.
Yeah, yeah. What were you doing
If
this,
you
this
do
fine
need
afternoon?
to just raid and run, completely understood. But if you want to stick around, we're going to be going for a while talking about Oshi Uplink. We're still in like the first hour of day one.
Yeah.
You recognize some of these? Yeah, me too. They helped
She
me
did
get through
too.
the con.
Yeah, it was kind of a moment where it just like clicked, and she was like, "Oh, these are people I know. I've talked to some of these people. Maybe this is something that we can do together. It's cool."
Building a dungeon?
But yeah.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Hell yeah.
The concert.
But yeah, there's a thing called Wotage. Essentially, if you've seen those videos of like people with the light pens and whatnot dancing in crowds, there's like a whole art to that and like specific moves that you do when certain things happen. It's really cool, and the entire crowd was like, I don't want to say yelling, but they were like putting their whole. It was like being on an
yelling.
old warship. Yeah, it was like being on an old warship where they're like chanting along with the drums. It was really interesting.
It was so fast. Some of them started dancing. It was crazy.
Yeah, there's like an entire mini mosh pit up in the far left corner.
Oh, absolutely. Some of them started lifting each other onto their shoulders. It was nuts.
Yeah. After that, I think there were a couple things, but otherwise it was just like an hour wait time after that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we went to... Yeah, I want to say earlier, the whole I thought it was not going to be just Japanese EDM thing was for a concert later in the day, Woodland Symphonies. But at that point, we weren't doing anything for, like, I want to say the better part of 3 hours, and I wanted to give us something to distract ourselves. But afterwards, we went to the Oshi Uplink costume contest, which...
Oh, that was
a lot
fantastic.
fewer contestants than we thought, but each and every one was like, wow, this is really, really well done. Even if we don't know some of the, like, concepts here.
Hey, Genie.
It's... Yeah, hi, Jeannie. It was so cool just to see, like...
Gotcha. You keep talking. I'm going to see. I think they have them on the website.
Yeah. There was a good handful of people cosplaying their Oshi, their favorite VTubers, and some like really, really good, well-done costume work. It wasn't all VTuber cosplay. There was one person who like dressed up in a Helldiver outfit, like a full-on thing. It was like realistic and whatnot too. And when he went off the stage, he was like, "Sweet liberty, my leg!" It was a whole bit.
You want to try that again? You cut out horribly.
Oh, sweet liberty, my leg! How's that?
That was good.
Okay, cool. There was one who, it was a man in like a really clean suit, and he had like an entire self-modeled clock head. It was like, and then there was one person who,
Hey, Cubs.
yeah, good to see you.
Just talking about the con still.
Yeah. And there was one person who, it was really, really cool. They were doing a cosplay of, from what we heard, a specific VTuber, but it was made with like, with every ounce of respect and care in the world. It was made out of garbage.
Yes, and
Like-
that was the intention.
Yeah, exactly. It was, the main orange body was like an uninflated, inflatable Halloween pumpkin costume. There was like a mustache made of cotton balls. I think they had like trash bags around their feet.
They had a foam clown nose.
Yeah, they had a full clown nose. It was so cool.
It's crazy. Imagine going to a VTuber con just to meet your Oshi. Like 5 people are dressed them. You have no idea who's the real one. Funnily enough, that happened. Day 2. That happened day 2.
Yeah, we didn't go to a lot of meet and greets or anything like that because a lot of people we just didn't know all too well.
Also, I couldn't.
But yeah, it's in order to get into the events, you need to be able to scan and read a QR code or have an NFC reader in your phone.
Yeah.
Which Bittles' phone did not, unfortunately.
As you will see soon, I have an old phone and I was mocked relentlessly for it.
But
So whatever.
yeah. But we did. It only clicked for us a little bit in, but like we ran into Iron Mouse's handler. We didn't like speak with them or anything like that, but like
That is the best way to describe it.
well, yeah, a handler is like a pretty common term for cons and whatnot. I mean,
I know, but it's still so funny.
yeah, like usually when people are in like big cosplays or fursuits, they'll have a handler alongside. For all intents and purposes, for this con, I was your handler, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I like to think you were more my assistant, but sure.
That's a very nice term. I like that.
Well, I said that to you while we were laying in bed.
Yeah.
True. Also, I
Um,
cannot find any pictures of the cosplayers, but I
Okay.
did find the cardboard cutouts, which I will show later, because these were also very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, after the costume contest, again, it was just like a bit of a lull in things that we didn't really want to do. I think it was like 3 or so.
Mhm.
So we decided to go across the road, get some lunch. We went to Boston Pizza.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's a surprisingly good. Oh, pardon me.
Bless you.
It is a surprisingly good lunch spot because it is inherently a dinner spot or a late night spot. We went there. There was like no one in the entire building when we went to get lunch. It was calm and quiet, and I think we needed it.
Yeah, they threw us on the bar side though, which is weird.
Yeah, there were like a billion TV screens, and it was a bit too much. Also, fuck the really tall bar stools that you need to like climb into to sit down on. And when you realize you're too far away from the table, you can't scooch it, or you'll send yourself bowling forward. So you gotta get up
Yeah.
and do the fucking walk of shame and like inch it forward, get on, and hope it's like not too close or too far. And then finally, you're like there.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Scuppy may have a
Baby
picture of
shit.
two of the cosplayers. Rita does, but again, I'm not going to show her face. She got a
Yeah, of course.
She got a selfie with one of the Helldivers.
Yeah.
It was super. That was
It's
one of
really
the cool ones. We had again, I mean, no disrespect when I say this, but I cannot think of a better word. We had like a garbage Spartan from Halo
Yeah.
and a Helldiver.
Yeah, I think, if I recall correctly, the Spartan was like wearing their armor, and then the stuff they put onto it was representative of the Oshi that they liked.
Yeah.
Like cans of their themed drink, like flags and whatnot. Yeah,
And-
but they definitely did strap empty soda cans to their shoulder.
There was a lot of garbage just strapped to them, which was cool.
Mhm.
Also, someone asked, did I bring a rubber chicken? No. I was very tempted to try and get a plush chicken and get a little suit for it for Nita, but I did not have the time.
Yeah,
As it is,
It was-
things
it was-
were rushed. I didn't even have business cards to give out.
yeah. It was rushed. It was a packed series of days. It was fun, but like, it was also very, very go, like I said earlier.
Oh, absolutely. Any time off we had, like between panels or whatever we wanted to go to, we were typically outside, just kind of cooling ourselves down.
Yeah.
Because again,
The-
there were hundreds of people.
Yeah, hundreds of people in a space that is like, it's relatively compact. It's not tiny, but like, it's the entire thing is like in an L-shaped hallway, and the events are in rooms off of that hallway.
Yeah.
So it was all like a very, very compact space instead of like a big open one to go through.
Consider getting a mascot for us so we can cosplay as your goons. I've been tempted. Bianca and I have been working on like goon outfits forever.
Hmm.
They'll be out soon, eventually.
Yeah. Next time we go to one of these cons, I want to see if like we can get you a bowler hat that you can style after your models one.
I have a bowler hat actually. I was so
Oh, that
tempted to
would've
bring
perfect.
it, but I was also like, this is not comfortable.
Yeah, those things are hard as heck.
Yeah, I thought they were really felty, but then I actually got one. It's like, no, this is hard. This is nearly hard plastic. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Okay, hand. But no, next year, I am genuinely considering entering that cosplay contest as myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I could do it.
I think you could too.
So, okay, we're still on day one. I don't think we're even at noon yet. So we
Yeah,
did the costume contest. We did the concert. Both wonderful.
Yeah, costume contest was actually at like 2 to 2:30. It was time was moving a lot faster than we expected to. We had a great time.
Oh, absolutely.
The next thing we did was it was at 5 o'clock. So after the costume contest, we just kind of sat in Boston Pizza, ate lunch, and shot the shit.
Yeah.
at 5, we went in for another panel, how to collab with Maple Chicken and Orkatsuki.
That was really good.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the moment where we were like, oh, this is like... this panel is going to be really good when it comes to education, because there were two people who showed up in person, and honestly, just being... Of course, one of the entire points of VTubing is the ability to have anonymity and represent yourself however you want. To me, at least, being able to see the both of them IRL, they look like people I would know from my city. They look like, you know, a friend of a friend or someone who you work with, right?
There's a goth girl and someone's aunt wearing cat ears.
Exactly, literally that. And yeah, it helped a lot for me to relate, like, oh yeah, this is like... there's normalcy behind the performance itself, and that's really good in my eyes.
These are people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you know, just real quick, I'm gonna bring up the cardboard thing because you can get an idea. Like, I can imagine being someone who wandered in here, which again, you need to pay $50 to wander in here, so I don't know how you did that. That's what I think. Ignore that. Ignore the browser source. Window capture. Right there. Okay. So like, oh, it doesn't work. It's really in grayscale. Let me get the color here. You guys see it, but they look really neon here, which is even funnier. Yeah, I'll just make it like the full screen for a second. You guys can see it.
Yeah.
This is all the guests that were there. Give or take. I got to move it around a bit. This was all the guests that were there. Some in person, a lot not in person, but it's still like, there's such a good variety of people that were there, and it's incredible. The two that we're talking about are actually on the ends. Orca there, and Maple Chicken.
Orca is the one with the like lava lamp looking tummy, and Maple Chicken is, I think,
The one with the chicken.
Oh, duh, thank you.
Yeah. You notice the BCs? It's the thing that sucked. I don't know who any of these people are besides Orca.
Yeah, how did you come to know of her, by the way?
Oh, we're mutuals on Twitter.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah. You know, black
That's
and white
neat.
stick together. Oh, and
I like
Podge.
that.
I know Podge.
Yeah. You mentioned you talk with her on Twitter a bit.
Oh yeah, she's a sweetheart. Did I bring up the cutouts?
Variety of designs.
Variety in designs and remembering that they're still people.
Morning,
Gwen. Hi, Gwenny. A lot of people did not show up in person, and that's okay. That is a-okay. There was one that showed up in a baby stroller. That was interesting.
Uh-huh.
A lot of them just getting carried around by, I guess how Rita said it, their handlers, which was still really interesting to see. But the ones that showed up in person, I have a lot of respect for those.
Yeah, absolutely.
They full on did meet and greets in person, and I can imagine how scary that must be. To be like, oh hey,
absolutely.
you're the VTuber I like. Why the fuck do you look like that?
Yeah, that reminds me. It was like, I'm not going to shit talk specific names, but like I was telling Bittles earlier, there was definitely a bit of a disconnect between like you could tell who the indie VTubers were and who the corporate ones were. I think just to highlight it, because like for tomorrow there was an event that we went to. It was a panel held by a VTuber by the name of Hazumi Eileen. She did From Song to Stage, creating a perfect cover. Essentially,
Very professional.
yeah, telling you how to make songs and how to like handle everything. We'll get to that on the second day. The moment that clicked, like, oh, this is going to be a great panel, was when people started walking in and she started going, oh my god, hi, and pointing out people by name.
Yeah, that she recognized from her meet and greet.
Yeah. She was at the con, she was present, and she was talking to people, and that in and of itself is just, it was such a wonderful experience.
She was present and paying attention, I think is the important part.
Exactly.
Because I understand as well, sometimes a VTuber will just be like, hey, or a chat member will be like, hey, do you remember me? And the polite thing to do is just go, oh yeah, how you doing? When you don't even know who they are. And she could have done that, but no, she knew them by name. And that was so great. Because I checked her out. She's nearing like 100,000 followers on Twitter. She's not small. but the way that she treated them with respect is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Why would I
It
lie?
was just
Hi, Callie, by the way. How you doing? A pleasure to
good
have
to
you here,
have you,
Callie.
Callie.
I heard the excuse? It's probably not the right word, but you know what I mean. Of like, sometimes a little white lie is better than the truth. And saying like, oh, I remember you. It might make their day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Hey, Callie. Yeah, we're just talking about Oshi Uplink. We were talking... Oh, were we?
We were talking about we just had a collab, and we were talking about
Right.
the various guests and whatnot and how we interacted with them.
Yeah, it's... 'cause I'm going to go back slightly in the day in a bit.
Of course.
Rita kind of mentioned it, but I want to talk about it because it's important. But the how to collab was very good. The funny thing is, Rita and I, we looked at a lot of the panels, and a lot of them were just not for us.
Yeah, of course.
Funnily enough, we really were interested in the educational stuff.
Yeah.
And that's great. You know, I went there to learn, and I learned a lot. I learned a shit ton. But there were some panels that they're clearly just for fun. And that's fine too. That's just not for me. Like there was one that like VTuber feet, and it's like, you have fun with that. I'm not. And you know, again, no disrespect to whoever ran that panel. I don't remember. But
Yeah.
that's just not for me, and that's okay.
Yeah, because there were a really good handful of various different types of panels. There were direct educational panels that had a specific idea they wanted to convey. There were there were concerts, as previously mentioned before. There were like more direct panels, basically like, "Hey, this is me, and I'm you, and it's nice to meet you." And then there were ones that were literally just people VTubing, but on a stage now.
Oh, exactly. Those were great too.
Yeah, they were playing their games, they were having fun, they were talking to chat in front of a big audience. And honestly, that really, while it wasn't necessarily I'm tripping over my own words. While it wasn't necessarily something I wanted to see in person, it was cool that that was an opportunity for someone.
Exactly. Exactly. One of your moots runs that panel? That's awesome to hear. I hope they had fun with it.
Hell yeah.
And, you know, again, like I said, no shame. Do what you want. It's your panel. They let you do it. I was just there for the educational stuff. I loved the educational stuff.
Yeah, it was absolutely wonderful. Just even, because like, even if it wasn't something that I necessarily was looking to learn, when I went there, I learned more than what I was expecting, and it's stuff that I'm going to be able to use going forward.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. Sad I found out about Oshi Uplink too late. Struggle to keep up with the cons I could attend or even hold meet and greets at. To be fair, I don't know if you'd want to travel to that one, Callie. I know you're on the other side of the world from Canada. That would have been a trip, but the meet and greet could have been fun. I'm planning to do one next year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Hi, Mika.
And yeah, I think that was like the last big thing we did for the day. Originally, we were going to go see VTuber Hollywood Squares, but I believe you said the person who was hosting it had a bit of a medical emergency and they couldn't make it.
I believe that's what I had heard.
Yeah, so at around
Boop, boop, I do a big
6:30, we sat around a bit, so we got we got back in a cab and we went back to the hotel.
Yeah, it was nice. We didn't eat that night.
No, we did not. I had a couple granola bars just to, keep myself up, but
Yeah.
But yeah,
didn't eat.
then we
You didn't eat?
We had a lot at Boston Pizza.
yeah. Don't worry, I made sure
But
she
you
ate
that
enough.
day, you just didn't eat that night.
That night, yes.
Okay.
We did it. We overdid it the next day. It's fine.
Yeah, don't worry, I made sure she had enough in her.
I would only attend digitally. I don't have the kind of money.
Yeah, that's
Honestly, I
understandable.
get that. Callie, I would love to be able to help you with that any way I can. Likewise, because I'm technologically inept. If you can help me, I'd appreciate that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
after we
nothing bad happened the rest of day one.
Yeah, no, it was again, we at the start we
Melanie?
kind of had a welcome. At the start it was a bit rough because we had jumped in the deep end and we needed a bit to like get ourselves floating again, but
You know what? That's fair.
once we were acclimated, it was something that we knew we could handle and we were able to get ourselves back up. Yeah,
You know,
and
go
yes.
fast. Before we finish day one, I want to talk about something. It's gonna dampen the mood. I'm so sorry, but it's fine. I need to talk about this because it's something that I full on had a mental breakdown at the con. I'm not gonna shy away from the word. I had a mental breakdown. I talked about it a bit on Twitter earlier today. I'm not anime. I'm not. So when I went to Oshi Uplink, it is like nearly 100% anime. And I've always struggled with this idea of like, I don't belong in VTuber spheres. I'm not anime. I don't belong here. What am I doing here? And Rita can attest, I was full on outside crying, having a panic attack. My leg was twitching, which is a very good tell if I'm nervous or not. And I was just, especially, it was early in the day. I felt terrible because like, shit, we've only been here for like 2 hours. I'm having a mental breakdown. What are we going to do the rest of the weekend? Rita thankfully calmed me down. And I decided I'm going to make the most of this. I spent the money. I'm here. We were like, let's go have fun. Let's go to Artist Alley. Which, to a degree, was a bad idea. That place was packed.
Yeah, it was like wall to wall. There was barely any room in it, but yeah.
VTuber Research Club, because like piloting a robot is so fun. Hey Bianca, can you write that down for me, sweetie? Thank you. You felt that. I'm sorry you feel that way too, Callie. But it's understandable, right? Like, if everything is anime and you're the standout, you feel like you don't belong. And, you know, I was panicking about it because, you know, I'm very different from anime. But I like what I do, so it's like I don't want to quit. And I'm not quitting.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. But what helped, if I size this image properly, what helped? We went to the artist convention. All the people there, wonderful artists. I grabbed a few cards. Amazing people. But the one that got me, because we passed by one booth, and they had these. They had Big Nose Bug and Miss Lala. Some of the biggest non-anime VTubers that I look up to. And I don't know what clicked in me, but knowing like these two biggest of big are getting shown at Oshi Uplink, an anime VTuber convention. It made me feel like I belonged. It made me feel like if they can do it, I can do it. Because they've proven that you don't have to be anime to do this. And it helped a ton. It helped a lot. I bought these, by the way. These are not just pictures I took at the convention. I bought these.
Yeah.
They are colored as well, by the way. They're not black.
Yeah.
That's just everything here. But it helped a shit ton to know, like, even these guys are getting seen at this anime convention. And that meant the world to me. Because I want to be like that. Next year, Oshi Uplink 2027, I want to be someone there. I want to be one of those tablet people that gets to move around, or actually be there and do a panel, or even just having merch. I want to show that I can do this to me and all the other non-anime VTubers. Because it's important to know that, like, you can do your own thing and succeed. Might be a bit harder, but you can do your own thing and succeed.
You're absolutely right.
You're the biggest non-anime VTuber I know. Gotta expand your horizons, Cubs. Self-esteem boost and you'll feel so good. I want to feel good. And I do.
Yeah.
Honestly, after this convention, I feel way better about VTubing. And I have such high aspirations. Which we'll go into, because I think it was day 2 that really got to us.
Definitely.
It was... There's a fire underneath me. There's a fire underneath me to improve. And funnily enough, the last panel that we went to, we'll talk about it in a second,
Yeah.
was probably the most inspiring. And makes sense. It was done by a very creative person, but again, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make it clear, like, I'm not infallible. I have problems. I broke down. But I was able to bounce back. And that's how I was able to enjoy the whole weekend. So just know, like, if you break down, it's okay. What's important is just not staying broken.
Of course.
It's better to fix yourself than just accept you're broken. You can do better. You just have to want to.
Even when it hurts or when it's hard to move,
I didn't
every
go to
single
the
step.
car. Fine,
Call me out
I
for
was
this being
chicken,
cheesy
ha,
earlier,
ha,
but
ha.
every single step forward you make is you are closer now to your goal than you were before.
Oh, exactly.
So
Exactly.
even if you only move a tiny bit, even if you're not making huge leaps and strides, the progress you put in is always worthwhile if you
Exactly.
intend to make that goal happen.
Exactly. Exactly. Having feelings and processing them is okay. Not a failure for having feelings. We all have them and we're all doing our best. Exactly. And sometimes you have a really good week. Because you know what? I've decided I'm going to talk about something at the very end of this, so stay tuned for that. I will say, you guys might want to start saving a little bit of money.
Ooh.
You know what it is.
I know, but I'm adding tension.
Yeah, that's day one. We went back to the hotel, watched some Jurassic World, made fun of it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, you say we watched Jurassic World, and I'm pretty sure, like, a good 80% of that night was just, like, sitting cross-legged in bed and just talking and batting back and forth the ideas we learned that day until it was, like, midnight and we had to go to sleep.
Yeah, because we had to get up early the next day, but
Yeah.
we almost didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, you know what, let's get up early so we can have some breakfast. I want to get some waffles, it'll be good. Which, honestly, a little bit of a blessing in disguise, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we woke up, alarm went off around, I want to say, 9 o'clock. We both fell back asleep, and when we were up again, it was like 10. And we had a panel we wanted to be at 11.
Yeah. So we were rushing.
Yeah, we both, like, blitzed out a shower, got everything done, and then we were out the door at, I want to say, like, 10:40, 10:45?
Yeah, we cut it really close. Well, I think we showed up to the panel 2 minutes late.
Yeah, thankfully it had only just gotten started, but, like, the taxi driver this time, he was asleep, sweetheart. I made sure to
He was asleep.
We had to commandeer the cab ourselves.
Yeah, it was fine. To be fair, he took us to the right location.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that panel? It was really enlightening.
The first thing we did that day was patch notes upgrading your VTuber voice.
Right. That one was really good. Because we learned a shit ton of stuff. I wish I could recall it all to help all of you out too.
Yeah.
Hey, Tato. But it was genuinely good advice about like enunciation, your voice. Speaking of voice, we'll talk about that in a bit. Singing, voice acting, all that shit. It was genuinely fascinating. And then you might be able to tell I'm trying to do a bit of it already today. Because they made great points. And that's why I love the educational panel so much. It just, I found it way more inspiring than like making one up, to be clear. I'm not making fun of someone. But like, what's your bust size as a VTuber?
Yeah, it's okay. You could just call out the feet panel.
I already did.
But yeah, because it makes sense. It's coming from, like, people doing what you do and trying to impart the knowledge to make others in that same field improve, you know?
Exactly. Was it the first, but now I need to know more. It is the first. Hopefully not the last. Yeah, no, that one, amazing. I feel so bad. I cannot remember the names of the panelists off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
it was
Just
very
a second, I'll find
informative.
out.
Rated feet on someone's stream once. That doesn't surprise me. I feel like a lot of you would. Except Callie, because I know what Callie does. Back to you, Kevin. I think after that, what was after
It was Asha and Lami. That's all it says here.
Yeah, off the top of my head, I feel bad. I don't remember them, but they did have really cool designs.
Yeah, they were really.
One of them had a
fun.
really big coat. I remember that.
Mhm.
Vtuber dedicated convention. I would have rather have been there. Always next year, buds. Plus,
Exactly.
you're Canadian, so it won't even be that far
Yeah,
to
it's-
travel
it's-
for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. You're like Quebec, right? That's like
Quebecois.
maybe a couple. Yeah, you're maybe like a couple hours drive away. It's just in Toronto.
If you can afford it, like an hour flight.
Mm-hmm.
Toronto?
It was in Toronto, right? Yeah.
It's I'm on the other side. It sucked.
Yeah. Which apparently,
Sucked getting there, to clarify.
yeah, apparently Tato was around Vancouver like last week too, which is really fun. That's kind of close to you.
Oh, the 13-ish hour drive.
Yeah.
Greatly underestimating how big Quebec is.
Yeah, that might be on me. At least where I'm currently living. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I'm probably estimating from like very edge. Yeah, it's a day trip, but like it's a day trip instead of like a week trip, you know?
Love having no feet, only pegs. Too easy. Not gonna touch it.
Disqualified.
What was the next thing? Because the first
The
time was
next
very
thing.
informative, but
Sadly, the patch notes ran a little late, so we had to miss out on who has the best feet.
unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
Also, I want to clarify because you've just been sitting here listening to us. Bianca, feel free to ask questions. That's why we brought you on.
Yes, I'm trying to find points to question because everything I'm about to question, you guys just start answering.
Ah, fair. That is 100% fair.
A big question I planned for like ahead of time, like whenever you brought me into call before stream, it was like, hey, we thought it'd be fun to have you for questions. My first, like, I wrote some down, and one of my first ones was, so did they have anything to help with VTubing there?
Why, yes, they did.
Awesome. Cool. There goes 3 of my questions.
So sorry, sweetie.
We appreciate you being here though. It's always good to have you here.
It's true. And for anyone in the chat, if you stick around till the end, we will be opening like questions and answers if you guys have anything you want to ask.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
It was very informative. And of course, we're missing a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're allowed to ask me things too, but it has nothing to do with the con.
Yeah, she'll answer whatever you can.
I'll make shit up if you want.
Please don't. There's a lot of people here I really respect, and I don't want to piss them off.
Oh my god.
Like the dragon they had was crazy.
There were a lot of
Probably
furries.
was a dragon design. Yeah.
There was a dinosaur.
Yeah, there was a dinosaur. It was a little girl dinosaur, but like it was very dinosaur-esque compared to some other designs that are just like I'm an animal and aren't.
Oh,
Does it-
we're not going to
Does
shit
it
on
being a
VTubers.
Does it being a girl dinosaur make it like any less value or something, Rita? What's the point of it being a girl?
No, like
It was, to be clear, it was like a little girl.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. I thought
Yeah.
it was like, no, it was a girl though, so
Yeah.
it just doesn't.
yeah,
it doesn't
no.
hit.
Sorry,
the same.
I'm only misogynist against people under 10.
Feet
That
or
in the
age?
quotes.
Can you add that one too? I feel like that's a worse addition.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Hi, Rain.
hi, Ray.
Welcome. Great thing to come in on. Wonderful thing to come in on. Also, hi, Vip. Also, hi, Mambina. Bittles, can I lick you for being blue raspberry and deep fried chicken?
What?
Please
I don't
do not
think
put
I'm-
your tongue in my wife.
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
blue
she has tips.
raspberry. Well, we'll find out soon.
Yeah, I will let chat know when I get home.
I think after upgrading your VTuber voice, that was noon, and I'm pretty sure we went back to Boston Pizza to get some lunch.
Yes, we ran
We
into...
met someone.
Yeah,
Was
sorry. Also, just real quick, did the Dino VTuber have a name? Yes, I don't remember.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I tried to learn names. I genuinely did. I'm terrible with names.
I think it was an SVP member. Give me a minute.
But it was. They were at the concert.
Yeah.
Actually, this up. I could show off their cardboard cutout because I had a cardboard cutout. It was, again, we're not shitting on designs. It was so funny though. Everyone else was pastel, and then there's just this little green dinosaur girl who really stood out from everyone. Which I think is the best way to do it. It's why I'm excited to be up there next year. Because God, I'm going to stand out.
Yeah, I think it might have been like a guest with SVP. I can't find them on the wiki of all things.
Of course.
Yeah, but on the way to Boston Pizza for lunch, we met a very nice, very polite gentleman who was also a VTuber. He was like, "Yeah, I did this. You know, the good places around here." We had some good conversation with him. It was nice.
Really, I did not put it together that he was a VTuber. I thought he was just a guy in a suit.
Yeah.
And then we ran into him later.
Yeah.
It was so he was clearly coming to convention center. But I just thought he was a guy who was staying at the hotel.
Yeah.
And then later we run into him again. It was weird.
What was the group's name? SVP?
SVP.
Stellar Verse Productions.
That's fair.
That's
Was it
what I
Kira?
was doing.
I have no. SVP. Televerse Productions. There we go.
No, it was not Kira.
I was looking it up so you can continue talking, you fucking dork.
Yeah, but you weren't able to find it, so shut up.
No,
hey,
I was asking for the name so I can look it up, you goddamn asshole.
It's you.
You know what I just realized? There's an entire guests page on the Oshi Uplink website.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. For all of these people, yes.
Indeed.
As an attendee for sure, but I don't know about being an exhibitor. I think you could do it though, Tato. You've got the art for it.
100%. And you also have your personality is very good for conveying and discussing things. So if you got a good concept or point you wanted to do, you could sit down with it and carry a crowd for hours.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There is SVP. It was...
Yeah, like I said, I looked on the wiki. I don't think. Yeah, I think it was a guest.
Yeah, they were not with them. It's an amazing talent, right? There were a lot of amazing people there. I do feel bad. I know some of them now, but I did not know a lot of them going into this.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're very fun. There was a lot of great talent there.
Indeed,
They must have
indeed.
updated this. There's people that were not on there before. Sorry, what?
This is what I told you before you went. You'll meet people.
I did.
That's a big point of it.
And we'll get to that in a second because that happened later in the day.
Yeah. But yeah, we went. We had lunch. We had some conversations. We came back. I think we just kind of shot the shit for a little while.
Sorry, real quick. Big Gremlin, thank you for the follow, for the raid. How you doing, buds? Welcome to the Oshi Uplink
Good to
talk.
have you.
We're just talking about Oshi Uplink, Canada's first, and not last, VTuber convention.
Hell yeah.
Super fun. Hey, what were you up
Which
to,
Bittles
buds?
and I here attended.
We did. I was a founder and she was a guest. Gent? You are a Gent.
I'm the
Against
Gent.
the entire idea.
Yeah, I was the Robbie Rotten of the entire thing.
She kept doing weird goose steps around. It was weird. She kept throwing nets on people, taking pictures of their feet.
You ever see Flying Rhino Junior High? I was the custodian hanging out in the back rooms.
No comment on it. Really, Rita.
Wait, the Phantom of the school? That gross guy that hung out with the rat?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Also, sorry, Bianca, I think I went a little bit too fast. What did I not comment on?
No, it's good. It's good. You're fine.
Fine.
We'll let that exist in the air.
Yeah, just ignore it. It's fine.
I humiliate myself every day. What's one more thing?
True.
That's the best part.
Also, as Tito was asking, you were a founder for the convention? Yes. Yes, I
Founder
was.
in terms of she wasn't there to set everything up. Founder was essentially you could pay, instead of $50 for a ticket, you paid $250 and it helped contribute to the overall like handling of the con and things going forward.
Yes. And this was the only year they do it. So this is one of a kind.
Yeah, it's like getting a first badge on Twitch, basically.
Kinda, yeah. I also got my name on a wall.
Yeah, she did.
Super cool to see. But yeah, I just wanted to show these off.
Yeah, they're so cool.
A special title, exactly. Okay, so next thing we did, because we went to Boston Pizza. I fucked up the timetable. So we
Yeah,
showed up
so
like an hour early for the next panel.
Yeah, it's okay. We walked around, went around Artist Alley again. That's one of the important things of cons, is just being able to, like, walk around and enjoy existing in the space, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. But the next thing we did was at 3 o'clock was From Song to Stage, creating the perfect cover with Hazumi. Who, as I mentioned before, Hazumi Eileen. She is a rather popular creator of music.
No, she... Again, we're not going to shit on the others. She was the most professional.
100%, yeah. She was the one who, I mentioned earlier, was like pointing people out by name and being like, hi, how you doing?
Oh, 100% the most professional one. And that, again, not dissing the others. It's just she set like a new level. She set a new level of professionalism and stuff.
Exactly.
Really good one too. For
Yeah.
because funnily enough, you hear it like making a music video as a VTuber. She did not go into the singing aspect, because smartly enough, she was like, yeah, you probably know what you're doing for singing. She talked about the like actual making of a music video kind of stuff, and that was fascinating.
Yeah, like how to get the art, what kind of video you want to make if you are not like an animator yourself. Like, do you want to do a lyric video? Do you want to do a simple cover? Do you want to get like a full animated thing? As well as here's what you need to do if you need to pay for like the rights for the song you're using. You need to hire, if you can't do it yourself, a mixer to make sure everything in the song is like tuned and worked out properly.
Exactly.
And the one thing that stuck out to me the most was she analyzed like what types of songs you want to do. Like she was like, if you do a popular song, it's a great way to get a lot of attention and possibly subscribers and direct influence in the kind of field you're trying to do. She did not mince words, and she was very clear, like, niche songs, if there's a song you really, really like and want to do, it can do well. You need to understand that it will not do objectively as well as the more popular things.
Oh, exactly. And yeah, it sucks to hear that, but from a numbers standpoint, it's true.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks. Like, yeah, maybe you've got a favorite song from some niche show you really like. That's great. Do a cover if you want to. Don't exactly expect it to pop off. Also, one day I'll be a big guest and stuff. And I'm gonna get y'all there too. I like that you assume you're gonna be popular before me, Cubs. Showing a bit of ego. Don't worry, I'll put you in your place soon.
I will be right back. I gotta check my apartment number.
No worries.
There?
Also,
hi, Flamingo.
I looked into it. The girl we were talking about earlier, her name is Chio Chompy. That's the dinosaur.
I have no clue how to
girl.
spell that first part, but Chompy.
Yeah, ChioChompi.
She was a sweetheart. Loved her. Of all the ones we listened to, I liked them all. I liked her song the most.
Definitely.
Yeah. And we're trying to stay positive. There were bad things at the con, but overall, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music video one, very good, especially because I never see people talking about this shit. She gave numbers. Like, this high-end one that I did, $700. And it's like, when you actually stop and think about it, that's not that bad for a music video. That's not bad at all. But, yeah, no, that one was really informative. Again, very professional.
Yeah.
Tell me about this sometime, boss, or I'll wait for the bot. I mean, we're still going.
Yeah, we're going for a little
missed
while
too
still.
much. We still got the rest of day 2, and then I'm saying it weird. The rest of day 3, and then day 4 is when we left.
Yeah. Let's see. What did we do after that? That was self-destructed.
It
Cover.
was corporate, wasn't it?
Yeah, but before How to Be a Corporate VTuber, we met up with some people.
Some accidentally, some on purpose.
Yeah. For reference, just to check, yeah, is there Twitch still Scuppy VT?
It should be. Just follow them.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Is it cool if I shout them out? Because, like, why not, right?
Well, that's the plan, yeah.
Alright, yeah. Let me see.
So yeah, if it wasn't obvious from what Rita said, I ran into Scuppy. Absolute sweetheart. Absolute
There we
joy
go.
to get to talk to them, too.
Yeah.
If you don't already, please go follow them. They're an absolute joy.
He was absolutely wonderful to meet. He was looking for us for quite a while, actually.
Apparently.
Yeah. We found him on the second day with his friend. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure like a friend or boyfriend or something.
They were playing Tomodachi Life.
Yeah.
Their friend was a sweetheart, very introverted.
Yeah, boyfriend. Thank you.
Cool.
But yeah, it was really cool. We sat around like the front entrance and we talked for a good half hour about like the con, getting up here, where we all came from. He was just absolutely wonderful to talk to and hang out with.
Oh, so excited. So excited.
Clipping this to show him later. Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Speaking of, I've been wanting to do this for years because I always see people doing it at con. Where the fuck is it? Why is it so small? Ah, fuck, I fucked up the picture. Hang on.
It's okay. Take your time.
Why are you a South Park character now? Oh, fuck, how did I fuck this up this bad?
Come down to Ocean Opening. He's gonna be great, guys. I can't do it as well as you.
I'm gonna live forever.
What's it?
Explain that one.
Yeah, fucking god. I
lost the picture now. Right. You want to explain that while I fix this?
We were watching, I believe it was like the second Jurassic World movie. Funnily enough, just to preface, the channel we were watching had a Jurassic Park marathon going all weekend. Yeah, look, it's Bittles and Scuppy. They met up.
Yeah, we did the VTuber phone thing, and you get to see how horribly old my phone is. As Scuppy pointed out, there is a crack in the middle of it. I sat down on my phone.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we were watching. They played like I think it was like Jurassic Park 3, and then after that they did the sequel to Jurassic World without playing Jurassic World first.
Yeah, no, they were skipping ones. Yeah,
and in that movie, there is a child character who is a clone of another person, and I don't recall how we got to it, but Bittles and I came up with the idea of, like, her severely misunderstanding what cloning means and her thinking she's entirely invincible. You can't kill me, I'm a clone, I'm gonna live forever! She climbs up a ladder desperately.
It's climbing outside the building. Live forever! I'm a Highlander! Like, no, that's not... Whatever, sure. A phone or one of those toys where you tilt the ball around to get into a hole. No!
That's for.
It's my LG. This is my phone. It works. It makes phone calls.
Hi, Pedronius. It's good to have you.
Hi, B. How you doing, little bug buddy?
And yeah, it was wonderful. We had a great conversation. We met up later to watch a couple of panels. It was really cool. A little bit after, but I think like it was after that we also met up with Crunchy Pickle, correct?
Technically, we didn't meet up.
No, we were in line waiting for a panel. I think it was actually it was How to Be a Corporate VTuber. And we Bittles and I were talking, and then someone ahead of us turns to the left and goes, "Oh, hi, Bittles."
Yeah.
And yeah, it was the wonderful crunchy pickle. I'm gonna try and shout. Pronouns are she, her, right?
You should be able to shout her out, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure I have the proper like Twitch link. I don't want to accidentally leave out a Y or something.
It was so fun because we did the picture thing again. And we knew it was Pickle because she was wearing her actual shirt and hat. But people remember earlier in the stream, I was like, there was one thing that happened that made my day. It was Pickle. Because she recognized me from my voice.
Yeah.
Do you know how much that means to me that people recognize me at conventions just from my voice?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
It's an incredibly iconic voice, and you're very easy to pick out once you're heard.
Right? I think that's how Podge saw me too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, Podge's husband, Geddon, saw me first and then tapped her on the shoulder being like, hey, Bittles is here.
I got another Twitch ad with the white gloves opening a box. I thought it was you again. Hey, check out this ring.
Hey, check this out. Look how cool this is.
But yeah, it was wonderful to talk. We hung out with both Scuppy's friend. I think they were Pebble Slug was his name.
Something Slug, yes.
Yeah, as well as.
I'm so sorry if you see this. I'm sorry we don't remember.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, hi, Scuppy.
Speaking of,
We were just
welcome.
talking about you. Double J.
Oh,
Okay.
hi.
How you doing?
So
Oh,
I'm gonna here. Con and BC spotted her for afar because of her hair.
yeah,
Um,
that tracks.
but yeah, we're just pointing out how we saw you, how we said hi, and how we were having some conversation because we hung out with that small group for I want to say a good half hour to an hour. We split off to do some other things, but we generally tried to stick together a bit when we went to go watch stuff.
Yeah, you know, we're friends. Of course, we're going to stick around.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, of course, eventually we split because, you know, our interests separated. And that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's A-okay.
Yeah.
Pebble Slug on Twitter. He's my boyfriend and an artist. Oh, hell. Shit, I want to check out their art.
Yeah, I'll do
I
the
didn't
same
know
real
they were
quick.
an artist. That's cool. Also, remember what I said? Your voice is iconic, legendary even. That means a lot to me. Because I remember we went to the Upgrade Your Voice thing, and they talked about enunciation. And I remember I went... Afterwards, I was like, Rita, do I enunciate okay? I know I got a bit of a thick accent, but do I speak clearly?
Yeah, and I think I was basically like, yeah, every word that you try and speak is inherently like, yeah, I don't know if you have theater experience, but you're very good at that kind of like theatrical casting of your voice, trying to make sure that everything is heard and understood.
Okay, a bit of Bittles lore for you all, just because Rita brought it up. In school, I was a straight-A student, except for drama. That is the only class I failed. So no, I don't have acting experience, actually. In fact, I'm terrible at it, according to my high school teacher.
Oh, jeez. Also, yeah, I just checked out Pebble Slug's page. Gorgeous fucking work. Like, absolutely stunning. I love this so much. Give him my regards.
Scuppy, do they do commissions? To know. Both wonderful talk. You were an absolute sweetheart, Scuppy. It was an absolute joy. You were so sweet and so nervous. It was endearing.
Don't
I mean it.
call him out like that.
He was adorable. What do you want me to do? He was so he gave me gifts and he was so nervous during it, and it was adorable.
Yeah, it was I was in DMs with Cubs trying to like, okay, yeah, we're here. Okay, he's here. Here, let me look over here. Is this there? We found each other eventually, thankfully.
Exactly. It's the kind of thing we talked about earlier. Because Scubby was at the convention on day one and probably walked by each other a few dozen times.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Like, you go to a convention for VTubers, and then you remember, you don't know what the fuck that person looks like IRL.
Yeah.
So you kind of just forget, like, oh yeah, I don't know what to look for. Well, whatever. We found each other.
Yeah.
That's what social media is for.
It all worked out.
Exactly. We hung out, we did some stuff. It was amazing. Pickle's a sweetheart. Absolutely hilarious.
Definitely. It was really fun just being able to make conversation. And some fans of hers also came by and said hello.
Okay, I'm blanking on that. Did it happen?
Yeah, we were like, I think it was you, myself, Scuppy, and Pickle. We were all standing there, and someone came up to her and was like,
yeah.
it's me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I got excited. Yeah, no, I remember now. That was awesome.
Yeah, it's so
feel
fucking
like
good.
that's the
Especially
fun
because I think she was
part
like
about Tuber
really,
cons.
really
You don't
local
know
to the
who you will
area as
run
well.
into because you don't know what to look for.
She
Yeah,
mentioned
and
she was
with her-
10 minutes away.
Yeah, it was, if I recall correctly, closer to her place than her job was.
It can mean
Yeah.
episode, princess.
Shut the fuck up! Oh
No.
my god.
Funny part too, Pickle didn't know Oshi Uplink was happening until like the day of, because they saw my tweet.
Yeah,
They looked it up like, oh shit, that's like 10 minutes away. Fuck it.
yeah, because I mean, like, a ticket is $50. It's not like super cheap, but like,
50
for access
bucks.
to an event that someone you know is going to be there, yeah.
Exactly. I'm more socially awkward IRL than I am on streams, but I warmed up pretty quickly. Guys were so welcoming. Listen, we were nervous day one. It's only
Yeah.
fair we try to make you not nervous.
Exactly. You came in here with the intention of being friendly and kind, so we wanted to make sure that you were comfortable around us, you know?
Exactly.
You were wonderful to meet, and I'm really glad that I got to meet you for the first time.
Exactly. It was super fun. To get a bit back on track.
Yeah.
So after the music video thing, we went to how to be a corporate VTuber. And man, it's scary.
Yeah.
I don't know how better to describe. There were some big people from SVP. It's a VTuber corporation. It's a VTuber group. Big one, apparently. Yeah. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if any of you see this. I'd never heard of you before the con. But they were talking about how to be a corporate VTuber, and my god, is it scary. You can full on just lose your IP if you don't read your contract good enough.
Yeah.
And that's
It's
terrifying
something
to
to
me.
be incredibly conscious about.
Like, later in the night when Rita and I were talking, we were genuinely discussing, like, I don't know if I could do that shit. I don't know if I could go to a VTuber corporation and just get assigned a character. That would feel so weird to me. I'm Bittles. I don't want to be like... This is a musician, but it's the first thing that came to mind. Like Asia Erotica, the VTuber. It's like, that wouldn't be me. And that's the part that gets me too. I don't know how much personality-wise you get to choose, but if they're like, yeah, you need to play a really horny VTuber, it's like... I can't. It's not me. Well, just pretend you're acting, but that would make me feel bad.
Shoot the Rock with anime titties. Are you talking about like Stones or Dwayne Johnson?
Boulders.
So Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, you could do a cover of that over-the-shoulder boulder holders. No, it was fascinating, but also terrifying. Because, you know, it's way harder to be corporate than I think people give them credit for. You have very little control. Sometimes you have very little control, I should say, over what you get to do, who you get to talk to. It's scary. Like, if your manager decides that other VTuber who's your best friend isn't a good fit for their company, you can't interact with them anymore. Not publicly.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, it's something we were talking about as well. Like, essentially, the larger you are, the more weight you have over, like, determining the rules of a contract. But if you are starting from, like, step 0 to be a VTuber and you go into corporate, you're basically applying for a job and they assign you a role which they think you'll fit in. Otherwise, you don't own your IP, you don't really have much control over anything. You are performing a role for them.
If you're lucky,
And if
they'll let you in there with your IP, and they'll let you out of there with your IP.
Yeah.
Does it feel like fun times with friends? It can be. Again, it depends.
Yeah,
My friend Yomi, she's part of Sock's VTuber agency. She has a lot of creative control. The scary part, because Rita and I talked about this, because they didn't really go into it as much as I would have preferred, and I know not as much as Rita would have preferred, which is payment. They mentioned like typically it's like a 50-50 split. And it's like you gotta really pull in money for that to be worth it.
Yeah. It's... What was I gonna say? To talk about your point there, Knight, it doesn't really feel like fun times with friends. From what I've seen, a lot of, like, especially the Western VTuber agencies, the people who are in these roles are very close, but essentially it's like, these people are your friends now. Talk with them and get close with them.
Oh yeah, what do they call it? Like gen mates or something?
Yeah, gen mates. Basically, people who work in the same job. Co-workers. It's co-workers, essentially.
Actively, yeah.
Yeah. Also, hi, Gwen.
For a bit.
I know, I just like saying her name.
To a degree, it's also weird. Like, it's coworkers and friends that you're working against and with at the same time. Because they made a point during their, like, because they covered, like, interview questions that you should ask. And some that you'll get asked by the company. And one of them was like, hey, how would you feel if we focused our attention more on this other person to help them grow because they've got, like, they're on the rise? Like, how would you feel if we took resources away from you or put some of your projects on hold to help this person out? And it's like, that's scary.
I'm back. We're not going corporate, are we?
No, we're talking about it. We went to a convention, or a panel about how to be a corporate VTuber. And it was very enlightening, honestly. And make sure if y'all debut are in the same time. Exactly. Art and keep your own IP are so inspired. No, exactly. It's crazy. I've genuinely considered, like, do I want to join a corporation, or do I want to try to stay as self-employed as I can? And there's benefits to both. There are genuine benefits to both. It's just what you want to do. Because, you know, without a doubt, if you go corpo, you're going to get big. Like, it sucks to hear, but genuinely, you're going to get big because they do a lot of shit for you.
Yeah.
But you also lose a lot of shit.
Here's why I'm glad that they, if I recall correctly, SVP is a much smaller VTuber corporation. Like I said, I think it only has, like, first off, welcome to the crew, Arctic Phoenix.
Yeah, thank you, buds.
But they did talk about the pros and cons, which is something I really appreciate, because, like,
Exactly.
for a larger company, I imagine they'd be like, yeah, that's so good, you should do it right now. But no, they definitely talk about
no cons whatsoever. It's like, no, don't lie to us.
Yeah, like, they were discussing about, like, hey, if you do this, this is a risk you're going to be taking. You need to understand that compared to, like, putting your all into it, it is a 9 to 5 above all else. A 9 to 5 you can get passionate about, of course, but the company is in control generally of what you do 80% of the time.
Exactly. They can tell you. Some don't, but some will tell you, like, you can or can't play this game. You can or can't do this. You can or can't collab with that person. And some people, that's great. They love having that kind of control over them. You know, they work better with that. Personally, that's kind of how I work. If someone just told me what to do, I do great. But some don't. Some like that creative freedom. I know a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't like having a schedule. I just stream whenever I want. It's like, that won't work for them. But again, sometimes it works for people like that. That's great. But it can be scary.
It really does come down as a whole to, do you want control to begin with you? Or do you want control to begin with someone else?
Exactly. And again, some people that works great for. Like, I know plenty of big VTubers that are like, oh yeah, I've got a manager who tells me what to do. And it's like, are you okay with that? It's like, oh yeah, I love it. I focus on being the creative aspect. They just tell me all the rest. It's like, shit, I get it.
Yeah, like if you have a manager that can like respect you and knows what your strengths and preferences are, then
yeah,
that would be an absolute dream for a lot of people.
I fully get it. Especially if they know like the trends and shit. Like we joked about it. Like imagine if I was a corpo and I was still Bittles, and for some reason they were like, no, you can't play mouse PI. Like, what? This game's perfect for me. What do you mean I can't play it? No, it doesn't fit our like model or whatever. Like, but it's perfect for me. And they can do that. You don't have a choice. If they say jump, you jump. And it sucks, but that's how it works. Too political. Kinda. Got good possible upsides, but just as large risks and problems. Exactly. Why indie is better? Well, that's the thing, Waffle. Also, welcome in. Again, I would not say indie is better or worse. I would say it depends on what you want out of VTubing, which is something they talked about. It's something they talked about. Like, if you want to just grow and do big and do merch and conventions and all this shit, you'd be looking to Corpo. They do that shit. They do it for you, especially. But if you like all the control you get over your IP, and you're okay with the extra workload, because it is an extra workload, stay indie.
Yeah, it's certainly worth considering because, like, I want to find a good way to phrase this because, like, when you are an early VTuber, the way you grow is shaped by what you do, who you interact with, and how you act around other people.
Exactly.
That is still available for corporate VTubers, but in general, your growth is predetermined and you are put along a path that they want you to get to.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if Bittles started out with her, like, original model, and it was, like, the very
little girl-looking one, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, and she was part of a corpo, and they were like, we want you to lean more into, like, the cutesy aesthetic of it, and they made you more, like, I don't know, Cupid doll looking, rather than, like, that decision would be in their hands, rather than you being able to go, like, okay, over time, I want to do this a little bit more. I want to change a little bit to this. I want to do it. Yeah,
Why am I the only one with my grievous
you are
out?
cultivated
So, why am I
by
not
outside
front-end
forces.
center?
That's the best way to put that. I phrased it a little ominously, but you get what I mean.
No, exactly. Also, I want to read this before I miss it. It's why I want to try to remain as indie as humanly possible as long as I can. My existence is political, so not having a chance. So I like have a chance. Exactly. Like if you want to be indie, that's great. Personally, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what my answer to that would be if I want to stay indie or go corpo. It would depend on the corporation. I'd love to be indie. I think I do great work as an indie. I could do more though. I don't post nearly enough videos. But you need to talk into your mic.
I'd rather you be indie, but of course it's not mine.
Exactly. A big takeaway that I took away from, at least, is we're getting rated by Looney Metal. Hi, Looney.
Hi, Looney.
How you doing, girl? Welcome in. How you doing? What were you up to, Looney? Yo, Corbin, that was a good option, so I have bias still now. One shows up with actual ethics. They're not all bad. Again, one of my friends, Yomi Quinley, is corporate. She seems to be doing fine.
Yeah, it's easy to, like, view these things from the horror stories you've seen and have that cultivate your view on it, but, like, it's like how... It's a really weird segue here, but, like, McDonald's is one of the biggest employers in the world. They have, from place to place, really, really good expansion opportunities. Like, the one I went to had, like, if you were there long enough and you went into semi-management position, they would pay for your university of your, like, school of choice, basically whatever class you wanted to go to.
Exactly. It's not all bad.
Mhm.
You just gotta find the right one.
Exactly.
Probably I try turning you into Betty Boop or something.
Mhm.
I don't think they would. Mostly because I think they'd be like, well, now you look a bit too much like Pumpkin Potion.
Mhm.
Like, as a side tangent, because I get this a lot. People are like, oh, you and Pumpkin Potion are both Rubber Hose, but why do you look so drastically different? It's like, because we're different versions of Rubber Hose.
Mhm.
She's clearly leaned more into the Betty Boop, where I'm more, Steamboat Willie, Looney Tunes kind of thing. And that's okay. It's just, I also know they would probably go for more recognizability over what I want to do.
Mhm.
Yeah. SVA is the only corp I like. I've slowly been doing research into them. I think, I think if and when they open auditions, I might apply.
Mhm.
Would it be great to see this mug amongst all those fucking anime girls and Scrimblow?
Great way to cement yourself with them, Bittles. Excellent job.
I'm not wrong. They literally have a partnership with Gamer Subs just called Anime Girl Feet. They know what they're doing. And someone
Boss,
suggested,
you
why don't
gotta
you start
start
your own?
bed. Bittles Agency of
Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Entirely fair. Oh shit, my folks are making dinner.
Are they making mac and cheese?
No, they to answer your question, we're doing bacon and eggs and like a mashed potato hash with like onions and garlic in it. It's really good.
Okay. Lurking, no worries, Looney.
Yeah,
Emperor Parallax, how you doing?
Where were we from then? After How to Be a Corporate VTuber, we went to the charity auction. We didn't really go to it. We looked in on it a little bit, but
Yeah.
originally we thought it was.
Not the boy worms.
I guess kind of just explaining your point. So, we were excited for the charity auction. Money goes to a good cause. It was selling the cardboard standees that were at the front of the convention. The things that were like multiple feet tall.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like
Bittles
little
starts
desk
her own
ones.
group. She recruits Radar. The first
Yeah, like
thing
little
people
plastic
do when
standee.
they
No, it was
enter
like the
a
whole
radar
thing.
stream
Yeah, no,
is
that was
Radar
cardboard.
shaking a wet paper towel and going, that's what good mac and cheese sounds like.
Starts her own group. She recruits Rita. First thing people do when they enter Rita stream is Rita shaking a wet paper towel and going, "That's what good mac and cheese sounds like." That'd be really shitty mac and cheese, actually. If it sounds like a wet paper towel, I don't want to eat that. It doesn't make any noise. It just kind of like drips.
Thank you for the bits, Petronius. I appreciate it. Also, Cubs, if you do apply for SVA, I hope we could both get in because I think we'd do great. Yeah, the auction. Again, I thought it was going to be the little standees, like the plastic ones you could put on your desk. No, it's the full-on giant cardboard ones they had standing out front for people to take selfies with. And initially I was like, I'm going to go in and bid. But it's like, I can't take this home.
Yeah, even if I took it with me, I would be taking a train for like 2-3 hours back to my place, which with like, at smallest, a big booby goblin girl.
Yeah.
That's how you get.
It was going to be signed though. She offered to sign it.
That is true. Yeah. Yeah. If I showed the people on the train the signature, then they'd be like, "Oh," before they started kicking me in the ass.
I mean, it'd be weirder if you had like the little dinosaur girl. Also, thank you for the follow, Daniel. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
You and Cubs would fit so well in SVA. I think so too. Plus, they seem to be going for like a mixed media look, which, God, I love that.
Yeah. Honestly, if you go for it, I think you've got our support. We're excited for you. We
Also
wanna
got an
see you
in
do
already.
whatever you want. Oh.
Show me. I'm not going to
Yeah,
ask her
exactly.
to like stick her neck out for me or anything, but I do, I am friends with someone already on the inside, so.
And then
But just real quick. So, the charity auction, again, wonderful thing. It was so funny watching them parade the standees through the convention to get to the auditorium, because it was on the other side of the convention. It was so funny.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, my initial plan was I was going to go in and bid and try to win something just for charity and give it to second place, but I wasn't sure if that was rude or not. So I decided against
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was cool. We ended up just kind of skipping it because like it seemed basically every standee got a vote on it anyway. So I think they made a good amount. I don't know if she's like been able to see the results of that. I might have to check her Twitter or something, but Podge has got this handled. She's skilled as hell, and she did an amazing job getting
absolutely.
this all made to be.
It was insane.
Yeah. I think the only thing we did after the charity auction was immediately after, and that was the untapped potential of creative Vtuber models with Alpine Showtime, which I think was kind of the highlight for both of us.
Yes. For anyone who doesn't recognize the name Alpine Showtime, I almost guarantee you would have seen them on Twitter. They are the stop motion VTuber. They are the Ralph Baskey looking stop motion VTuber. Amazing work. Insanely creative.
There we are.
Oh, thank you. Actually. Ajon? No, Alpine Showtime. Oh, I guess Ajon is also another stop motion. But Alpine is like the big well-known one. Full stop motion. And God, they were a huge inspiration.
Yeah.
They talked all about like, if you imagine something, you can make it. And that was just very inspiring.
Because they were like, one of the big things that always scares everyone is the technical aspect of it, right? They were like, okay, here's a bunch of programs that I use, and here's ones that I don't use, but they can be used for this. So it's like, so you want to make this idea? Do this for the 3D work, put it into this, make it work with this, and boom, that is the solution right there.
Oh, exactly. And they did a great thing. Audience interaction, which surprisingly, at least the panels we went to, not a whole lot of audience interaction, but that's okay. A lot of introverts there, I get it.
Yeah.
But they were like, okay, guys, throw out some VTuber ideas. And there were some really good ones. And they had an answer for every one of them. Like, here's how you do it. Shit,
Yeah.
really? It's that easy? Yeah, it is, actually.
And I think I was saying to Bittles, it was later at night when we had gotten dinner, we were back in the hotel room, but it was like, every single person that threw out an idea was like, hey, this would be really interesting. At least 25% of those people went, this is really interesting. I'm going to try and do it.
Yeah.
But either way, legitimate, reasonable, doable ideas were made in that instant so easily. And that was inspiring as all hell.
Oh, exactly. And they were crazy ideas. It was one like, what about a VTuber that's made out of chat? And Alpine had an answer. There was another. You had one, Rita. Like, what about an entire VTuber setup that's made out of yarn, like Yoshi's World? And we kind of brainstormed that. It could work.
Yeah, we talked about how we could make it work. It was really, really cool.
Exactly. Way to make it happen. Could have been 5 VTubers born in the panel. Exactly. It was so creative because they actually talked about how to do it. And they made it look simple, which I think is the best part. It was an educational panel where you still felt like you could leave going, yeah, I could do that. Also, hi, Soul.
Yeah, welcome, Soul. Good to have you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they also show.
Throw them at me. I'd be more than happy to help you, Cubs.
Yeah, exactly. It's really fun to learn about. But yeah, there was like, what was I gonna say?
Oh, sorry.
You are absolutely okay. But yeah, they showed off how their specific technical setup works as well.
We're not going to spoil because that was a very nice treat they gave the audience.
Of course, it was a first time thing. We're not going to talk about it, but they were like, "Hey, here, this is how it works. I'm trying to make this into a like compact format so that I can give it out to people for free so they can do it too." And it was so cool to look at and learn about.
It was amazing. VTuber animated solely in Pivot animation software.
I'm unfamiliar.
Yeah, I'm
Good
not
evening to the girl
familiar
who
with that
needs
either,
no
but I'm sure it could be
introduction.
done.
Young Kai and the other. How are all of you?
Like, they were talking specifically about one of the things that they said a lot was you can do so much, and so many people do so much with just OBS and nothing else.
Oh, exactly.
Just being able to use layers and triggers, it's a lot more simple than you think it'd be.
If it is an animation software with stick figures.
Huh.
That seems like that would be
really fun.
Yeah, that seems like that'd be really easy to do in like live 2D. Yeah, no, give it a try. You can do it. It might take some learning, but you can do it.
Yeah, that's the thing. You learn your software, figure it out, dig into it, and then play with it. Just put stuff into it, try it out, then stick your ideas into it. It's all about trial and error, and the error is only going to give way to more success.
Exactly. I also want to be red-blue 3D, but finding a rigger for that on a budget is thus far been impossible. Have you considered just using filters in OBS? Like,
yeah,
that was genuinely some of their advice. Like, don't overcomplicate. Like, most of Alpine stuff, mild behind the scenes for Alpine stuff, is done in OBS. Like, most of their stuff is just like a move filter put onto their stuff.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to think how much of their stuff is just filters.
It's really, really cool.
Having a version of me offset the right amount is the hard part. Experimentation.
Yeah, literally. Like, get yourself a pair of anaglyphic 3D glasses and sit back a certain distance from your screen. Like, ideal view, whatnot, and play with it.
Yeah, for real. Here, give me 1 second.
Yeah, of course.
I got one here. This is a drop shadow filter. It's not going to be great, but like I can do a pseudo red-blue thing to make it look color coded.
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't work when I have doesn't work when I have my filter on, huh? There we go.
Don't think it does.
So like I can have a red background to me. And, you know, I could make another one. In fact, I can just do it now. Eight. This one do disappear, which it did. Okay, I might not be able to do 2 of them, but you see what I'm getting at.
Yeah, like we said, trial and error. There are tools and options to make different things like this happen. It's just a case of playing with it.
Exactly. It's all hit or miss. It's trying stuff. That is the big thing that I took away from it. Because one of their best advice was like, so you got a stupid idea? Try it. Will it work? Maybe not. But you tried it. Don't be afraid of failure. Just try things.
Yeah. Even if you don't, even if by the absolute extension of it, if you aren't able to make the idea you have happen, that is a heavy, heavy if.
Yeah.
Attempting it will give you new options and methods and things to put into other ideas, which honestly you'll probably have almost as much enthusiasm for, because you made it up while you were putting your effort into something.
Oh, exactly. Hell, I've got plans for some updates to my stream that I hope you're all gonna like. Just taking inspiration from Alpine. And like, you know, figure stuff out. Work within your means if you have to. Like, here's a good example. My bouncing that I do is all done in VNyan. So me just standing still like this, really weird now that I look at myself not moving. But like, all of this is done in VNyan. People are always like, oh, how do you get your passive bounce to work? And it's like, I click a button. That's it. Learn your tools. That's great advice for any VTuber, any creator. Learn your tools.
Read your fucking tooltips.
Exactly. Look at YouTube guides. They're genuinely helpful. Squatting like crazy? You'd be surprised, Duino. I mean, look at these hands. Hey, Fox, how you doing? Can't sleep?
I don't know if you
Me
can do
neither.
that, Bittles.
What, look at my hands?
Yeah, like, did you get in trouble for that at one point? Were you worried about it?
I was
Oh, okay.
worried, but I didn't get in trouble.
Okay. In that case, wee!
Daunting on the surface. No, exactly. Like, especially, and it sucks. You can either learn it yourself, or you can just throw money at the problem.
Exactly. There are almost always solutions to any issue you might have.
Mm-hmm.
If it gets intimidating, step back, breathe for a minute, look at it when you're in a more stable space.
Exactly. And funny, Rita and I talked about this because she genuinely is considering the yarn thing, and she should. The big one is, do you want to spend time or do you want to spend money?
Yeah.
Because, she could learn how to do all the, like, photography or Blender or whatever on her own. Or she could spend money and give that to someone else to do the work for her. Always consider which is more precious, I guess, to you. Which is worth more, time or money?
Exactly.
Never know which one will take more out of you. Personally, I find my time more valuable, so a lot of times I throw money at my problems.
And get help from knowledgeable friends. Exactly. I was talking to Bittles about this, not last night now, but the night before, so I'm still getting all scrambled. My PNG tuber model was a gift. I made my overlay in MS Paint. I learned how everything worked from friends who knew everything. Aside from like a couple of programs and the games I put into it, I spent nearly nothing starting out
Exactly.
VTubing.
I look at her top 3%.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that made me happy.
I spent 2 weeks
Yeah.
learning Unity basics and quickly learned I'd rather just pay a friend to do me a solid, so I never do check again. And that's okay. Never let anyone say like, oh, you took the easy way out. No, you took the smart way out. You didn't want
Literally,
to waste your
exactly.
time. It's why I pay for editors. I don't know how to edit. I've tried learning. I can't. I'll make it someone else's problem.
Exactly.
I know a bigger nerd than me way out. See, that's smart. That is smart. All right. So yeah, we did the Alpine show time. Because of Eddie, I keep wanting to say Alpine show fan. It's not correct.
Yeah. No. But yeah, they were really fun to. We didn't like end up talking to them, but we were able to glean a lot from their thing. I think immediately afterwards we were like, okay, it's getting late. We gotta eat before we get up really early tomorrow.
Yeah. Just as a quick thing for after that panel, because it was
course.
fascinating. Showed up in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It again, like earlier we were talking about it. A lot of the indie creators came out in person in some capacity and were actively a part of the proceedings and events.
It was fascinating. Not going to
Yeah,
talk
it
about
was
their
really-
appearance. Certainly didn't look
course.
how I expected.
Yeah. It's cool they have the same hair
VTuber
though.
thing. Kinda, yeah. I don't know. I kind of assume people kind of look like their avatars. Like when I first saw Rita, I thought she had pink hair.
Yeah. No, I don't. I got the brown hair, glasses. I look like a trans fan.
She looks like every trans girl you've ever known. Sometimes VTubers who don't have a lot of money become the most creative people you've ever met and makes it work. Exactly. Lack of funding breeds creativity.
Literally.
Yeah. Especially if you know how to do things yourself. Like this background, I made myself. I designed my model myself. I didn't
So
make
what you're
it.
saying is Radar is cute and pretty.
Of course Rita's cute and pretty. She also kept
Oh.
stabbing herself with a needle.
Yeah, that's diabetes, you fucking glump.
Glump?
Hey, it worked. Made you laugh.
It did. Stop stealing my response. Just because you're pale as your avatar doesn't mean others will look like theirs too. Rita, was I as pale as you expected?
You are so Caucasian, it hurts.
So yes.
Yes,
Good.
very much so.
Good. Rita cute and pretty confirmed. Bittles 2. Thanks, I'm glad I can be the 2.
Bittles 2. Yeah, it's your channel name, Bittles 2.
No. Why are you white? I think surprisingly, I was not the whitest person there.
No, there were
much paler girls.
Yeah, there were many more examples of caucasity at that con.
Caucasity?
Yeah.
You give me a definition for caucasity. You could say no.
So white you can't believe it.
Truly the mayonnaise of the human world.
Indeed. I didn't feel like that. Don't worry, we
Fine,
we
fine.
understand.
We're messing with you. It's a joke.
Oh god, pardon me.
I think it was back when we were Pickle, because I want to talk about this one final thing. I think it was back when we were still with Pickle before we separated to... So I think they went to the Iron Mouse thing.
Believe so, yeah.
Which anyone curious, technically we did run into Iron Mouse. She was at the same art booth as us.
Yeah. The person handling her camera and whatnot was looking at all the stuff and checking everything out.
We were right next to her.
Yeah. I think they had like their back had like a Discord screen on it, which was very odd positioning, but like maybe a lot of like I don't know, like
It worked.
fucking Dead Space UI looking thing.
How
Like, this
healthy
is
is
how you tell
Iron
if
Mouse?
it's
Check out her handler. Yeah, we went back to Artist Alley with Pickle. Pickle was obsessed with winning a VGen ball, which was really cute.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't think she actually won it and was like, "Hey, can I just get the ball, please?" And
You
they
think
gave
she
it to her.
just took it?
No, she didn't take it. Because she rolled something. I think it was a sticker on the wheel. I'm not gonna push forward the Crunchy Pickle didn't win her ball allegations, but
Fair.
I'm just saying if someone would, there's heavy evidence.
Anyway, we went back to the Artist Alley, which had started to clear out because Iron Mouse's stuff was starting. And we go to the VGen booth, and who is fucking there but Podgkin?
Yeah.
Fucking sole reason this entire place exists. And it's insane. Can we get a shout out for Podge, actually? I believe it
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
just Podgkin.
Yeah, 2 N's or 1.
Not a
Two.
clue.
I gotcha.
I'm actually looking forward to you shouting her out because I need to follow her too. Yeah, it looks like her.
There we go.
Yeah, absolute sweetheart. I got to meet her. She was so nice. She was shorter than me, which was nice.
God damn it.
What? Do you know how rare that is for me?
Take your wins where you can get them, but it was funny that was a highlight to you.
I was tall. Let me have this.
I could have crouched
Oh.
down.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway,
Okay.
went to the VGen booth and there was Podge. And I recognized her because she was wearing a shit ton of her own merch, which I don't blame her. I would do the same thing. And her husband, Geddon, was there. And he recognized me first because I was wearing my like Bittles face mask. And he waved and then nudged Podge to be like, "Hey, Bittles is here." And it was the
Cool
funniest shit.
Cool that like he knew you though. Like, hey, this person you're expecting, it's she's there.
Yeah, of course. We talk all the time on Twitter.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But it was super fun to meet her. She was an absolute sweetheart. I told her I was proud of her. And I think that just melted her. Because she should be proud. A year ago, she made a joke about there being a Canadian VTuber convention, and a year later, we were there. Like, it's insane. Yeah, I shook her head. She actually asked to shake my hand, which blew me away.
Yeah.
And then I don't have an outcome on this, but I had volunteered to help out with next year. So we'll see what comes of that. Also, because I showed up late on day 1, I wasn't able to get some fan art done for Geddon. It would have been really funny if I got that.
Yeah. God.
You ain't small deal, boss? I still am, though. I'm not even at 4K followers. I am still small, but I'm working on it. Go ahead, Rita.
No, I was just gonna say you are making your way there. You said the same thing when you were below 3K. You're growing. You're getting up there, and like she and Geddon knew who you are.
True.
People at that convention were like, "Hey, Bittles," and they went and they said hi to you. You are recognized in IRL space, and that's only going to continue as time goes on.
That does feel nice. Hard work and creativity is recognized despite your size. Yeah. Like both Rita and Bianca, and this is not me like hashtag humble brag. It's genuinely fascinating. Rita and Bianca have had to remind me that like people like Pumpkin Potion or Miss Lala, they know my work.
Yeah.
They know who I am. That's crazy to me. I'm some fucking loser nobody, and these people I look up to actually know who I am.
You're gonna have to kick your ass to make you rephrase that.
What?
You're no loser, nobody.
I am.
3,500 individual people who look at you and go, I want to watch her. I want to do stuff. I want to see what she does.
Yeah.
Don't you? Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
It feels nice. Boss is always amazing and creative, and I want to be more. I think that's my big takeaway from this whole convention. I want to be more creative. And I can be. I can be. And as well, I'm not going to try to downplay what I do. I've done great. And I can do better. And that's not my usual depressive, I'm not good enough, wah, wah, wah. No. I'm raising the bar, and I'm going to meet the bar. And then I'm going to raise it again. And then I'm going to meet it again. And then I'm going to raise it again. I'm going to keep improving. That's my big takeaway from this convention. And I am improving. Some of you might have seen my Twitter post the week before the convention. There's some big shit in the works. When will you wear wigs? I don't need to. Rita can attest, I've got my hair already. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the she's got the wings and everything. It's really hard for her to walk through doorways.
You know, I think I have a different reason why walking through doorways would be hard.
Well, yeah, but that isn't my place to say. Your wife's right there.
You stared.
I don't know why this is what you assume everything of me here.
I assume everyone stares at my ass.
Ah, God, but
Wrong?
yeah, that was... I don't fucking know. I'm not everyone.
It's fine. Anyway. Anyway. There's big stuff in the works. Some of you have seen. And Callie, if you're still here, thank you for congratulating me on the Waifu Cup. That is coming. Still have to design it, but it's coming. But there's even bigger shit coming. I cannot talk about it. I can hint it. You went for it? I went for it a year ago. So I could talk about this because it's been in the works for literally a year. So I signed. We're almost done with con talk. This is a side tangent. So I signed up for waifu cups, waifu wares, a year ago as a joke because I didn't think they'd accept me. But they did. So that was right when I was deciding I'm going to do a redesign. And I turned into this. But that redesign took me a year to do. So I've been sitting in like the Waifu Wares Discord for like a year with nothing. Because I was immediately redesigning myself and I was like, I don't want to start anything that I can't show off for like a year. But no, the Bittles Waifu Wears Cup is coming. I'm gonna design it myself. It's gonna be great. There's a lot more coming. There is a lot more coming. And 2 of them are very exciting. 2 of them I think are stuff you guys are really gonna love. Third one, kind of gonna be able to go with the Waifu Wears Cup, actually. I can say that much. I can say that much. And the 4th one. The 4th one is the one I'm most excited for. And the one that I have to put a shit ton of work into because it means that much to me. What color are you gonna go for? For the Waifu Wears thing? Probably black and white. It makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
I'm trying to think, like, how can I tease this 4th thing without fully giving it away? Some of you know what it is, because I was way too excited. I couldn't keep it to myself. And I'm trying to think, like, how can I tease this without full on just giving it away? Let me see if I got any fan art that would be good here. I opened my fan art folder and immediately saw the little piggy one, and it's like, maybe. Don't do the fucking pig noises! Not okay. I make the merch inside a sport. No, this is just chatting today. I'm not opening a game. That's tomorrow. You know what? This kind of works. Kind of works. Yeah, take this as a hint for what the 4th thing is going to be. This one I am super pumped for. It is something that like no other VTuber my size has been able to do. Yes, Eddie, I'm getting a football.
I thought you were going to paint yourself on a little marshmallow.
That would also be cute. But no, this is something that like no other VTuber I've seen, at least my size, has had something like this. And it's an insane opportunity that I am making sure I am not squandering. I am going to be working on this shit all week so I can send it to them to get worked on immediately. And I know my tone has changed because this is actually very serious to me. This is a big deal. And if this works out, there could be more. And that is a dream come true for me. Funko? No, I am getting one of those myself, though. I know people who make custom Funkos. I want one. It's as weird and dumb as Funkos can be. I want one. Yeah. Some of them I might reach out to. In fact, actually, Bianca, I'm sorry. I keep using you as a notepad. Can you send me a message to Message Calidori? Because I need to talk to her about one of the things. I need her input. Bianca?
Sure.
Thank you.
She's the best.
She's amazing, my sweet little notepad. Can't wait to see this happen because I know you can do. I am so excited. It is something I have wanted since I started. I think it's something that every VTuber has wanted since they started VTuber. And I am so excited because it'll make the next con even better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we had finished up day 4. We're going back to the con talk. We finished up the last panel, untapped creativity of VTubing. I think we did one last pass of the artist alley because we were like, maybe there's something else. There wasn't. Still, it emptied out a lot though, so we got a chance to actually look at some stuff we didn't get a chance to look at before.
Yeah, exactly.
And we called a taxi. That went weird.
Yeah, it was odd, but thankfully the guy who did it for us was like really gracious, and when he realized, oh, I went in the wrong place, he stopped the fare at like where we were and then brought us to our location.
To be fair, he was like 20 feet off, and he was only in the wrong spot because there was a fence in the parking lot for some reason.
Yeah.
How many pre-orders do they require? 50,
Yeah,
and I
50.
have, I believe, 25 confirmed purchases already. Yeah, that's exciting. But the story, yeah, so I've never been to Toronto before. I've never left my half of Canada before. So Rita was like, we're gonna go to Harvey's. Apparently a wonderful burger place in Toronto, or at least
Yeah,
that
really good
side of
chain.
Canada. We go there. It's closed.
Yeah.
Like under renovation, kind of closed.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh shit. We were really hyped for those burgers.
Mm-hmm.
So we looked at, because we weren't gonna walk very far. We were like a block away from our hotel. We were tired. We're like, fuck, what's around?
Yeah. Thankfully, it was like a restaurant plaza. There were a bunch of different options.
Yeah, we went with Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Which anyone who's heard like the Sunday stories, last time I had Popeyes, it made me viciously sick. I don't know why I chose Popeyes.
From Gwen Hun.
Yep.
Just
Yeah,
a
there it is.
single Hun.
There it is.
Uh,
Oh, why would you do it again? To be fair, I didn't get sick.
yeah, it was fine this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. She also got, from what I heard, a pretty good milkshake and a piece of dessert.
That was weird. So like we were at Popeyes, and God, I still feel terrible for those employees. It was it was like 8 o'clock. They had just assumedly gotten past dinner rush. There were only 2 employees in the whole store.
Mm-hmm.
Like one cashier and one fry cook, I guess is what you
Yeah,
call them.
basically. Mm-hmm.
We were basically in the Krusty Krabs of Louisiana. And I feel bad. I assume they just had a rough day. They were miserable, and I do not blame them.
Mm.
Okay, hand. I do not blame them. They were miserable. But our food was taking a while. 'Cause again, there's only 2 of them, and one of them was the only one cooking. So I was like, you know what? There's a milkshake shop right over there. Rita, do you mind waiting here while I go get a milkshake? Because Rita's
Yeah, there's no
lactose
problem.
intolerant, so it's like we're
Yeah.
not going to get her one.
Mhm.
Lactose intolerant and diabetic. Milkshakes are terrible for you.
Yeah.
So I went over there, and there was one employee in that place, which was a combination restaurant of milkshake place and pizza place. So I put in my order, and I asked, like, hey, is this okay to go? And she, oh, yeah, it's fine. But 10 minutes later, I get my thing, because she's swamped. I'm not going to complain. Rita and I are out in the parking lot shooting the shit. And she, the employee waves me down, like, hey, your stuff's done. I go inside. She gives me a to-go bag, and I look inside. My milkshake is in a jar. Like a mason jar. And I'm looking, like, that's the to-go? A jar? You gave me a jar. A jar full of milkshake. And it was already late, so it's like, fuck it, I don't care. Yeah, milkshake's a milkshake, let's go home.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk through a back alley. It was the shadiest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
We're just talking, kind of getting to some personal stuff. We get back to our hotel. We go up to our room. We start putting shit down because it's like, it's the last day. It's kind of sad. We're all going home. And I start taking my stuff out of the bag. Underneath the jar of milkshake is just a full cake slice.
Yeah. She just got an entire cake slice for free.
I don't know if that's how that worked or the employee felt bad for me or something. I don't know, but there was just a full cake slice under my jar of milkshake. It was good cake. It was good cake.
Yeah.
But it was
Apparently they did
so
pizza, too.
weird. A free cake, right? It was an Oreo cake too. Really good.
Yeah. Yeah, you look like you were enjoying it.
It was good. Like, we had Popeyes, we ate that, we watched some really shitty Disney sitcoms.
Yeah, it was fucking great how much it sucked.
It was horrible. Which turned into like a Hardy Boys drama. It was so weird.
Yeah. It's like, y'all ever seen Riverdale and how it's like the Archie universe, but like dark and gritty? That's
Yeah.
basically what that Hardy Boys spinoff was.
Which Disney sitcom? The first one we're pretty sure was the sequel Wizards of Waverly Place. I don't know what it's called. I don't care.
Yeah, Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. I think the second one, I think it was like Vampirella or something.
I think it was Vampirina. I'm pretty sure Vampirella is a porn comic.
Give me a moment.
No, don't look it up. But those were both shitty.
You're right.
They were both shitty. But then the Hardy Boys one started, and it was just a complete tonal shift into this very serious like crime drama with the Hardy Boys and maybe Nancy Drew.
Yeah, it was a girl named Drew something, and it was very weird.
Those are so bad. They were horrible. Those child actors were trying their best, but good God, could they not sing or dance or act?
Yeah.
Talking about like the Muppets. No, that shit's good.
Overall, it was a good. I think it was a good end to the night. Like most nights, we were basically just sitting cross-legged in bed for hours, just talking about stuff that happened during the day and like stuff about our lives. It's just
Hey, Baker.
Bittles and I don't get a lot of chance to just talk one-on-one, so like we were just fucking yapping away. It was a really good time. I'm really glad I got the chance.
It was so nice, but then we were like, we need to get up at 7 a.m. We can't do this. We went to bed and then kept talking.
Yeah. The usual like emotional stuff like, hey, thank you for doing this. I really appreciate this. I wouldn't have been able to do this stuff in my life if I didn't have you. It really means a lot. It was
Exactly.
Of course I'm paraphrasing, but I really do value her and I'm glad she's my friend.
I don't think I would have done that without you, Rita.
I'm glad I got to meet you and experience my first two.
No, Eddie, we didn't ask each other if we liked Nancy Drew.
Lay down in bed and talked about boys.
Yeah. No, we went to bed. Last night we were tossing and turning. I don't know if we were both like anxious or sad or whatever, but it was a rough night. And I just hit my mic. And then the morning rolls around. We actually get up early because this is important. We actually get up early. We head down to the lobby. We turn in our key card because it's a final day. We're leaving. And we're like, fuck it. We got time to wait. We asked for a shuttle at 8 o'clock. This is important too. So we were like, we got time to kill. Let's actually get some breakfast from the buffet. I get horribly motion sick, so I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to have like a hash brown, a plain piece of bread, and a muffin. And way too much juice, I realized later in the day. And Rita, you got like scrambled eggs and a hash brown, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to carbo load too much.
Exactly, diabetes and all that. So we're enjoying our stuff. It is genuinely good. It was much better than I thought the buffet food would be. And the sweet, I want to say waitress, but I also don't want to undersell her position, but she was very sweet.
Yeah, I think she was a manager or something.
She came up to us like, hey, how is it? Is it good? Blah, blah, blah. All the usual like complimentaries. And she was like, okay, I just need to see your like food pass. And it's like, what? Food what? What? Like, oh yeah, when you booked your appointment, when you booked your suite, they would have given you like a food voucher. It's like, we didn't book this hotel.
Yeah, we were transferred here. And yeah, she was very, very sweet about it. She was incredibly understanding about the whole thing. She was like, yeah, I'm sorry, that's such an awful situation. Let me work this out. And she was like, okay, so because of that, unfortunately, due to like how the system works, we do need to charge you, but I'm only going to charge you for like 2 slices of toast because you barely ate anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it was
like,
very sweet of her.
Yeah. Aside from like the couple of like rough experiences in that hotel specifically, they were nothing but absolutely gracious to us, and it was really sweet of them.
Exactly. And some of the rough experiences, like the having the wrong date on our stuff or the one bedroom, I don't blame them for that. That was the other people not sending them the information in a timely manner.
Yeah. I even if we do book on time, like next time, I don't know if we're gonna end up getting the Hyatt because like they were just completely blasé and blew us off on so many occasions. It was just really rude.
So again, if the con is in the same hotel, we're going. It's not the Stilton, Sheraton. We're going to the Sheraton.
Yeah.
That way, Because, you know, ideally, we'd love to bring our partners with us. It'd be great.
Yeah.
And it's the kind of thing of like, hey, I'm overwhelmed from all the people because there's a lot of people. Like, okay, go up to the room.
Yeah, just easy on a moment's notice to be in a quiet space.
Exactly. Like, okay, you're feeling better? Here's where we are. You can come on down. We'll wait.
Yeah.
Hi, Wabo. Here come for the challenge? Sorry, my ass is still bigger than yours. I win.
Nice art piece by Sketchy, by the way. I saw that. That was really good.
What?
Just a piece of art that Wabo got.
Oh, I thought it's like somebody drew my ass?
No.
Cool. But yeah, welcome in, Wabo. We were just kind of finishing up our con talk. So, where were we? Yeah, the Hilton. Absolute sweethearts. Again, I don't think the room was their fault. They were working with the information they had, which is these two girls walked in and asked for a room. I would assume they were a couple too, so. Also, see you around, Tato.
Yeah.
Wonderful to have you here, little buddy. Appreciate it a ton. Yeah, we had our breakfast. It was nice. I had too much juice. And 8 o'clock rolls around. Our hotel taxi is not there. 8:05 rolls around. Our hotel taxi is still not there. 8:10 rolls around. Our hotel taxi is still not there. At this point, we're like, shit, did they set it for 8 p.m. instead of 8 a.m.? So we go inside and check. And our guy rolls up just as we're walking inside to check. On one hand, I felt bad because the guy at the front desk did call him and be like, hey, where the hell are you? But on the other hand, it's like, we asked for 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Like, you're 15
Thankfully-
minutes late. I know there's traffic, but 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Thankfully, that's why you plan hours in advance instead of going any closer.
Well, exactly. I'm a planner. I talked about it with Rita while we were there. I work well on schedules. I am a planner. Bianca knows this. I don't do anything without a plan. So that first night, when Rita saw all my plans falling apart, she saw how fucking anxiety filled I was. Also, see you, Fuzz. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Thank you
Have a
for
good night,
being
Fuzz.
here. I like to know what I'm doing. If it's stuff, if I fuck up the plan, that's one thing. It's when others fuck up the plan that it gets to me. Like, again, the Hyatt giving away our rooms, that fucked with me. That was my room. This wasn't a case of like, I fucked up and didn't even like order a room. That would have been on me if Rita and I showed up there and there was no room. But that wasn't the case. They just gave away my room. Like, I haven't even mentioned these. So I ordered business cards, and to a degree, it's on my head. They didn't show up in time. I got back yesterday, and I had to go get my car, so I was like, fuck it, I'll stop by Staples, see if they came in. They had just come in.
Oh.
They came in just as I got home from the convention.
No.
Yes.
God.
They were like, hey, we don't have anything in our arrivals. I'm going to go check our delivery room where we just got a delivery. And it was in there. They had just gotten it. That, like, a few hours before I got home from the convention.
And it sucks, because if I recall correctly, you would order them to be ready, like, a week or two in advance, and, like, it was like, sorry, order's canceled, do it again.
Yeah, there was some card issue or something. And that was spoiling. I live in a big city. So when I got there, talked to them, like, oh yeah, we can't do double-sided printing at this Staples. We had to outsource it to a bigger city. It's like, what? This is a major, like 100,000+ people. How do you not have the facility to do this? But suffice to say, I have double-sided business cards if you ever see me in public.
Yeah.
If you want one.
Pick one up, they're really cool.
International shipping wasn't a bitch, I would have made them myself. Honestly, Rita had a really good idea, and I think I'm going to use it next year if I decide to remake my business cards. I'm going to send them all to Toronto to start with. I'll just pick my business cards in Toronto. It's damn right they can do it there. So yeah. Anyway, our hotel shuttle came. We got to the airport. I didn't have boarding passes because I can't print shit. Thankfully, there was a kiosk and it was very easy.
Yeah, really, really simple.
We go through security, and this is where our stories diverge. So I'm curious. We now have 2 different stories to tell here.
Yeah, of course. You go first.
This was the weirdest thing. So I was sitting in the Toronto airport. There were birds everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know where these were coming from. There were fucking birds everywhere flying through the terminal. It was so weird. I genuinely thought I was gonna get like hit with bird shit or something.
Yeah, I didn't see anything when I was in there. Was that like past security?
Yeah.
Yes.
I almost fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the board that's like, here's all the flights and when they're leaving and all this shit. And you know, when you go through security, you have to take like all your, you know, liquids and shit out of your bag. I had a big plastic baggie of them and whatever. So I put my suitcase onto a big garbage can so I could open it up and put my stuff in. I close up my bag and I look at the big board and I turn around without my suitcase.
Oh no, girl.
Yeah. And thankfully I noticed pretty quickly because I was like, man, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna get my water bottle. And I reached down to my non-existent suitcase.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Where? There. I could see it, thankfully. Oh, there it is. Right over there, where the custodian is.
Very similar thing that happened on my way back, but I'll talk about that later.
There's not much else to it. I went and got my bag, sat down. I did my flights, I fell asleep. Nothing really happened. I saw a lady with a big cowboy hat. That was cool.
Was it a cool hat? Yeah?
It was. Yeah. The rest of the flights, surprisingly nice. All on time. I actually got home a half hour earlier than planned. So I went and got my car. I got some food, got some medications, got my business cards.
Hell yeah.
Shouldn't have had to get those at the end of my trip.
Yeah.
But then I went home and collapsed. Buddy paid me $50 to change my name. Well, I'm glad to have you here, Toxic. You know it's free to change your name, right? Twitch doesn't charge for that.
But now they have $50.
That's true. Like Doug Dimmitt, it was cartoonishly big, the cowboy hat. Like to the point, I almost thought there was a camera inside of it.
Huh.
Like it was that kind of stupid big. Sorry, what were you asking? What did I get?
Yeah, what'd you get for food that night?
Oh, I grabbed Wendy's.
Oh, good shit.
I was like,
Also
fuck, I can't get Harvey's. I'm gonna grab a big fucking burger.
They're not saying they paid to change the name. They're saying that they were paid to change the name to something goofy.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's kind of where my story ends. I went to bed super early. Now I'm here. Now it's Rita's turn.
It's my turn. So Bittles and I, we went to the like the line and whatnot, and I gave her our hugs goodbye. I told her I was really glad to see her, and that I'd look forward to seeing her again next year.
You go.
Here's the talking stick. But yeah, I stood outside the like security line. Yeah.
I'm just remembering the security line like snaked around, so every time I would face Rita, I would wave to her.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Just like, hi.
Yeah. Sorry, it just came back to mind.
It's okay. It was fun as shit to see happen. But yeah, I waited till she was like beyond the thing, like was done her checkpoint, and then I just sent her one last message like, hey, thank you again for this. I'll see you when you get back. Enjoy your flight.
Yeah.
And then I had never been to Toronto Airport myself, so I walked around a little bit because this was at like I want to say 8:50, maybe 9 in the morning, so I had all day. I didn't have anything planned for that day.
I remember just before 9. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was looking around. It was pretty neat. There was some cool stuff. There was a we passed a homeless dude sleeping next to some benches on the way in. He was pretty chill.
I remember we're like, we should sit down and talk for a bit before I leave. There's some chairs. There's a homeless man next to those.
Oh, a horny noise.
Yeah.
Not bad. Just really interesting.
Yeah. Thanks for
Also,
the
hi.
sub, Max Faraday.
Yeah, thank you, Mags. How you been? You were wandering around the airport.
Yeah, I was looking around, and then I was like, okay, should I get something to eat? No, I just ate a little bit. I'll wait till lunch later. And so I need to figure out how to get between Terminal 1 and Terminal 3, because as previously mentioned, there is no Terminal 2. My father was under the impression that there was no way to get between them on foot. He was wrong. There was a cool-ass sky train to get between them on foot.
What, really?
Yeah, it was like you go between them up there. It was totally free to get there. I got to take 3 trains that day, and I was an autistic bitch that was the coolest shit in the world.
I wasn't gonna say it, but you did.
But yeah, I went across the sky train with like a really big grin on my face because you could see like the planes and whatnot taking off in the background.
That's so cool,
yeah, then
though.
Yeah. And then at Terminal 1, there was something called the Up Express train, which is like, it goes from Toronto Pearson Airport to Toronto Union Station, which is like the central train station for all of Toronto.
Okay.
Train ride was nice. It was a little bit urban, like you were going between various, like, buildings, rail yards, and shit like that. There were some really gorgeous views, though. I sent you a picture of the CN Tower from my seat.
Dude, it looked amazing.
Yeah, and then there was also one, it was like an A-frame building that overhung the train tracks with like a really gorgeous statue overhanging it. I'll have to send that later.
Jeez.
But yeah, and then I went to Union Station itself, which in and of itself was absolutely gorgeous. Like the masonry work inside was beautiful. They had huge bay windows. It was so pretty.
Hell yeah.
I went into the basement and I was like, okay, now I need to figure out what train to take to get to my destination. The only direct train line to my home wasn't until 5 p.m. that day, and it was like barely 10 o'clock. So I walked around under a bit because there's basically like an entire mall down there. There's like restaurants and whatnot. It was still a bit early, so I didn't get any food, but there was a stall. Jesus Christ, I'm slipping over my words again.
It's okay,
There
we've
was
been
a
going
store.
for like 3.5 hours, I get it.
There was a store called Miniso that has like a bunch of Japanese import products.
Oh,
it
that's
was like,
cool.
yeah, it was like 80% Stitch plushies. Like from Lilo and Stitch. It was all Stitch.
You know what? That makes sense. There is a Stitch anime.
Yeah. But I ended up grabbing there was like a really good Gundam plastic model kit that I wanted to put together, so I picked that up and took it with me. After that, it was, I worked out my schedule, I looked where I was going, and helped with some really nice terminal ladies. They helped me figure out where I needed to go and when. So I hopped on a train to Burlington Station in Toronto. It was a fairly straight line, a really nice view of Lake Ontario. It was like just a gorgeous view. After, I want to say like maybe an hour or so, I got there, and then I just needed to wait at the bus terminal for the bus to take me to my home, which I'll not divulge, but I've talked about my general area in the past. Stopped at a mall, had a really nice restaurant, the most like happy man you've ever seen there, made me some yakisoba, and then
That's
and
amazing.
Then it was like a very dead mall, and there was like 3 open stores in the food court. That one was looking the emptiest, so I walked out and was like, hey, can I get some of this? And he was like just absolutely beaming to have someone order food, and the way he put it together was just like, you could tell he'd done it 1,000 times, and it was so fucking delicious.
That's also really adorable, though. That's very nice of you.
Right? I felt the exact same way, like just, I don't know, I've always wanted to try yakisoba, and I was like, that's the perfect opportunity to. But yeah, otherwise I started walking my way home, and my stepmother, who was like out and about, she picked me up as I started walking home, and then I was back.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it
And
was
that's
a really nice day.
That's the stories of Oshi Uplink.
Indeed.
Yes, we got... I know what? Fuck it, let's open it up. You guys got any questions for us?
Yeah, any questions regarding Oshi Uplink? And that's for yourself too, Bianca, if you got anything.
Yeah. Anything come to mind?
Not at the moment, no.
Cool.
No worries.
It was super fun. I would say if you are in the Toronto airport, please go next year. $50. It's worth it.
Yeah.
I believe it's $50 for the whole convention, like 2 days. Like, if you were gonna get, I don't know, like $25 worth of takeout over the weekend, spend it on Oshi Uplink.
Reed, I mean this in the nicest way. Your Canadian accent is strong. Well, it's fucking right it is, bud.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fucking scored it.
Fucking Bob and Doug are the greatest.
Give me a second.
merch.
Come with some. Yeah, you want to go first?
I got a picture of all of our stuff.
Oh yeah, duh. I got some Moogle Final Fantasy themed job-based keychains for matching for me and my girlfriend. I got a couple of Froggy keychains for my other partner. I got a Waddle Dee pin that like bounces when you move it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got the bag right here actually.
Not merch.
I got a couple.
But Rita and I exchanged gifts. I gave her a little Squishmallow moose, and she gave me like
Yeah.
a little vanilla cow.
Yeah, it's like a strawberry tail and everything. It's really cute.
Yeah.
That was for my personal collection. I wanted to give something that was meant a lot to me.
Aw, Rita. You sweet little goober.
You're my friend. What am I gonna do? Give you like a half an eaten Kit Kat or something?
I don't know, you're Canadian.
You right.
We talked about it earlier. I will say, if all you can do is go to the convention and you can't spend any money, these passes were still amazing souvenirs.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's, I want to say, like, 10, 20 events in any given day. Obviously, you can't go to all of them, but, like, you're spoiled for choice there.
Absolutely. It was if you're there, like, if you want to just go there and have fun, they got you covered. If you want to go there and learn, they got you covered. It was worth it. Love how much love was put into the con, and you can do. Oh, absolutely. They also got big sponsors.
Yeah, definitely.
It's genuinely surprising. They got VGen, which for anyone who doesn't know is kind of like a VTuber art website. They got Clip Studio Paint. That blew me away.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they got
I didn't
Clip
notice that.
Studio. There was some VTuber doing a whole panel about, like, here's how you use Clip Studio Paint. It's like, that's awesome. What were some of the others? It's on the website, but I don't want to look. A hive. I'm sorry, it's Gigi, right? Giant Growing Vixen?
Yeah, GG.
Gigi. Wow, and Bittles and Nancy Drew in the same stream. What is this, a crossover episode?
Fucking
We've had a few
God.
of those.
Hi, GG.
It's fine. Yeah, you can see what this is a combo of our stuff right here. I'll turn color back on so we can fully show this off.
Yeah.
I'll put it on full screen for a second. So you can see we got our passes, which are just phenomenal again. Rita got some stickers. That's those bento ones.
Yeah, I got that as a gift from my stepmother. She's a big fan.
We got the two. What are they called? Moogle. The two Moogles.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna move it over so we can see a bit. These three I bought. The Big Nose Bug and Miss Lala are for me. You know, big inspirations as non-anime VTubers. And then the Scolipede with generic anime man. I don't give a shit about him. That's for Bianca. Because Bianca
It's a very
loves
cute
Scolipede.
Yeah, I remember the second day I got a cute little mimic sticker for her as well because I thought she really liked it.
We got some stuff for Gwen and Ash, and it's great. Marvelous. We got some good stuff. There was some very there was some very fleshy merch.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of skin showing. Not bad, just not for me.
Yeah. In all fairness, there were some artists who were like, hey, if you want the not safe for work stuff, ask first.
Oh, exactly. And you know that we're going about like the artist alley now. They did insanely well. I think after the first day, nobody had business cards left.
Yeah.
Like, we genuinely, like, second day, we're like, oh, you have a really nice art style we didn't see yesterday. Can we have a business card? No. I don't have any. Just take a picture of my sign. And it's like, you know what? That's fair. And I did.
Yeah. There was one really cool person who, they gave away business cards that were also stickers.
Yes.
Yeah, like the
Those
info was on the back.
cost a fortune.
Yeah, but they were so cool and so memorable too. It's gonna stick with me.
Right? I got 2 of them because I tipped them.
Yeah.
That was very nice.
I got 2 Remember to Wipe Kupo ribbons because I bought 2 chains like within a day of each other.
Yeah. Also, Rita kept fucking up. She kept going to these booths that were like, buy one, get one free. And she would just buy one at a time.
Yeah. Because there were like a billion people around me like trying to lean in and look, and I got nervous.
I get that. When we were...
Yeah, I need someone large and strong to help me, which is why I'm excited. Hopefully Bianca can come for next year.
I pushed you around.
Well, I will. Well, I will.
Same thing happened with Pickle, to be fair. We went to a booth like, get 3 charms. Why'd I just do a Daffy Duck? Fuck me. Get 3 charms, get a 4th free. So I was like, oh, I've got my eye on 3. Pickle, what do you want? Like, oh, I don't need anything. Pickle, I get 1 for free. What do you want? Oh, I couldn't. No, Pickle, pick 1. I get 1 for free.
Please, for the love of God, take 1. I only want the 3.
That's so you, though? No, just accept the gift. I'm trying to be nice. And also, I only wanted 3 of the things.
But yeah, overall, it was a really fun experience, and I wouldn't trade that for the world.
Another one. I don't have a picture of the box, and I'm not gonna go take a picture of it now. I bought a whole card deck.
Yeah, you did.
Cause we ran into someone at Oshi Uplink that I did not expect to run into. Hey, I'm bringing the picture up. We ran into Yomi Quinley at Oshi Uplink. She was not there. But there's some VTuber card game that I guess she's a part of. And we saw it. It's like, holy shit, that's Yomi. And I tried to buy one of the individual cards because those were on display. Not allowed to. But they were like, hey, she's part of this deck. It's like $20. It's like, sure.
Yeah, like honestly,
Okay.
most of the charms were like $12 to $15 anyway. So like,
Yeah.
a $20 for a piece of merch of someone you know for real, this is not too bad.
No, exactly. I haven't even opened it up yet, but I know it's gonna be good.
And plus, who knows? Maybe if you do get into card games at some point, you'll have a free deck to start with. Well, not free, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, funnily enough, when you said if you get into card games, my first thought, because I've been looking into it, is to actually get into the card game.
Yeah, it tracks for you.
I think that would be super fun. It would give me a reason to actually try them.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that pretty much covers our merch. Did we get did we buy things outside of the convention? We didn't get in. We bought food, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, really just the food. Other than, like, you know, the Gundam model I bought.
True. I didn't buy anything at the airport. I think that covers our merch. Any other questions? Happy to answer.
Yeah, we're open books here.
Yeah,
it's the first time it ever happened, so if you have any like technical questions too, we'll do the best to our ability.
Yeah, I do have something to talk about if nothing has one. But Bittles themed poker cards would go hard. That's in the works. I can say that much. That one is in the works.
Raise hand, I have a question. What's your question, Pedronius?
What's your question, little buddy? First time flying? No, I'm actually I fly easy. It's never rough for me. The worst was flying back to Silver Screen because it genuinely felt like I was in a fucking tin can. It was rattling constantly. If I wasn't such a passive flyer, it probably would have been scary, but I'm worse in cars, if I'm being honest. Rita saw me. I was constantly grabbing handles or pressing my arm against the wall when he took a really tight left turn, which, by the way, don't fucking do that.
Yeah. What was the cost of the tickets, the cost of the food at the con, and was there adequate places to sit?
So, cost a ticket, $50. Unless you
Yeah,
were a founder, then it was 200.
Yeah,
Uh,
250.
200.
Oh, okay, my bad.
The founder badges will never come back. So, I'm going to say cost is like $50. They'll probably have like a high-end thing for next year, but $50. And that's for the whole weekend. Cost of food? Couldn't tell you. We didn't eat at the hotel.
Yeah, hotel, we didn't eat any of the food there. Also, the con itself did not have any food vendors.
No, we thought there was one, but it was for a different convention happening there, I guess, at the same time.
Yeah, it was like a business convention or something.
It smelled really good.
And adequate places to sit, not unless you were in a panel, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, you walked down the hallways, there was a good chance you were going to trip on somebody. Everyone was on the floor.
Yeah, it was all floor sitting.
Which, there was one guy, I pointed him out. He was smart enough to bring a folding stool. That guy was a genius.
That dude was, it was really, really smart of him. Also, to answer your question, Knight, it was an RX-79G ground type.
Nerd.
I answered the fucking question that was presented to me.
I know, it was a nerd question.
Yeah.
Def bring chairs. Don't stress yourself, Pedronius. There were benches outside.
Yeah.
It was... they were concrete benches, but still, it was fine. I'd like to go with y'all next year. If you can, you can. We'll be there. I think Rita and I are going to make this a yearly thing, if it keeps going.
Yeah, I'll do my best to. Like I said, this year I'm going to try and focus on getting a job, but like once I do, I'm going to definitely save up a bit of a nest egg for that, you know?
Exactly. Plus, like, you get to drive it. So it's not as expensive as mine.
Yeah.
And we
Plus,
learned
I can
our
just
lesson.
like, yeah, I can get a ride from my father, or I can just like do the whole train journey in reverse now that I know how easy that is.
Actually, you could, yeah. You're like 7 hours away. Petronius, don't drive.
Listen, if it's a one-day trip, like on your way up and then on your way back, maybe, but
No.
like plan in advance.
Well, also, Pedronius, I know vaguely where you are from. Please don't spoil or dox yourself in our stream. Toronto driving is very different than most places.
Yeah, it is a really fucking packed ass city.
Like, unless you can like mentally handle like really, really aggressive drivers, and I mean really aggressive, don't drive. We took taxis everywhere, and I loved it. There were times I thought we were gonna die, but I loved it.
Yeah, I mentioned it to Bittles when we were there, but like, Toronto is like 4 or 5 cities that are mashed into one another, and the traffic kind of reflects that.
Oh yeah, no, when we first got out of the airport terminal, it felt like New York City. Everyone was screaming and honking, and people were running through traffic. It was crazy. Walk because the traffic is abysmal. Oh, it's horrible. Like, it's why again I plan. The Hyatt was just up the road from our place. We were gonna just walk to the convention. Could have been fine. We had to cross two crosswalks. Which, by the way, any Torontonians here, your crosswalks are stupid.
It might have been like its own thing, but like I'm pretty sure it was a toggle switch to basically be like, if that one is on, do that one. If that one is on, does that one.
I don't care. It was stupid. There was one button. Okay, hand. There was one button for each side. There was also only crosswalks. Like, visualize like north, east, south, west. There were only crosswalks at west and south. There were no crosswalks at east and west at this 4-way intersection. It was so weird. Nobody pays attention to the crosswalks. Yeah, no. The guy we were talking to who ended up being a VTuber, he nearly got hit by a car. I don't know if you saw that. Like, somebody turned a left turn and nearly hit him.
Oh yeah, like just fucking blazed a left turn when the signal wasn't right. That happens a lot.
Why?
Because they need to get to their place, they want to go faster.
You really don't.
They gotta.
Yeah. Hopefully we answered your stuff, Padronis. Like I said, travel and hotel are going to be way more expensive than the convention itself.
Yeah, absolutely. Which is, if you can, get as close to the center as you can. Look up like where it is and what options are in your area.
Best option, figure out, I'm sure they're already planning for next year. Figure out what hotel or conference center they're doing it in, and just book that hotel. That's my plan.
Yeah. Yeah, and definitely do it like in advance as much as you feasibly can.
And if you can, if you have somebody in the area like I do with Rita, send them to go get the room early.
Yeah, if that is a possibility. We still got to work that out, because I don't know if we can if I don't have the credit card that's signed on.
That would make sense. But still, I don't want my room given away again.
Yeah, that was just such bullshit. Let me know how like the fees and whatnot go if you were like charged extra or anything, because I want to make sure you're not screwed over by greedy business practices.
Oh, I'll have to check that, yeah. Send in a CC authorization form. That's what I figured. Because I've never booked a hotel before. I remember going to Rita, like, they're asking for one name on the room. What do I do here? They're like, oh yeah, that's standard practice. It's fine. It's like, what if I want you to get the room? Which, speaking of, because I know people are probably wondering, like, room? Yeah, we were only going to get one with 2 beds. Like, why pay for 2 rooms?
Exactly.
Then they gave us 1 room with 1 bed, so no. It really could have been worse. At least it was a big bed.
Yeah, it was wide, it was comfortable. Just the sheets and the pillows were a bit odd.
What if, like, I would have been pissed off if they gave us like a small twin. We would not make that work.
Yeah. I think the queen is the standard at least.
God, I hope so. Also, like, late day 2, we realized we had a mini fridge.
Yeah, I opened it, as like, hey, is there something here? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Which would have helped, because with her milkshake, she left it for a bit before we ate it. Because we did walk quite a ways, and it melted on the way, but...
No, it's fine. It's whatever. Hey, Madam Bone,
Yeah.
how you doing? Yeah. Any other questions? We're nearing 4 hours, so...
Yeah,
could-
I myself do need to soon get downstairs for dinner, because it's been made, my folks are waiting on me.
Oh, no worries. I figured we'd go for like another 20 minutes, just make this a nice even 4. If nobody has
works out.
questions, I do have a topic we can talk about, because Rita and I have a lot to talk about with this.
Indeed. Hit me.
Well, I'll give people a second.
Oh, of course. Sorry. Skip it up and that up.
You got anything to get, sweetie?
Not particularly on my end. You guys kind of covered them.
Fair. I guess a question I know people were probably asking, like, did you meet any interesting VTubers? Aside from the ones we talked about with like Scuppy and Hodge and Pickle, no, I couldn't get into any of the meet and greets.
Yeah, it essentially, to get into the meet and greets, you needed to have, like, to scan a QR code to gain access to the site. Bittles' phone isn't able to do that. Also, the Founders Pass had like a near field connection thing in it to let you access a certain website. Neither of us have been able to get on that because neither of our phones had it.
Yeah. Really, really cool if we could actually do it.
Yeah.
And trust me, there were people I wanted to meet. There were genuinely some VTubers I really wanted to talk to, but I could not do the QR codes. And it got crazy, because I know Iron Mouse, last day, near the end of the day, was doing a meet and greet. That hallway was packed. You could not get in that hallway. They were lined up, like, around the hallway. It was scary how popular she is.
It was a main event for a lot of people. You can tell.
And it should be. She's Iron Mouse.
Yeah.
I think the biggest VTuber. It was incredible.
Big for a reason.
Exactly. She got carted around on someone's chest. Now I'll imagine it's like it's one of those baby carriers.
Hey, don't joke about that. We had one of those.
Okay, so you're not counting the peanut, yes. I guess. Since there's no questions, also hi Nia. we're gonna now talk about the weirdos of the con for 20
Let's
minutes.
do it.
We're not gonna be mean,
Of course
but
not.
some people really stood out.
Yeah, we're not gonna be mean. We're not gonna be like, we're not gonna be bullies about it. But like, we're gonna try and be as vague as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's some very interesting behavior on some folks' parts.
Yes. So a big one that Rita just mentioned. Did we see this person before the cosplay contest, or were we introduced to them at the cosplay contest and saw them later? I don't remember.
Which one again?
Goo Goo Gaga.
We first saw them at the cosplay contest when they came in like the front door as opposed to the back one.
Yeah, so I guess this would potentially give them away, but I don't know how to better describe them. There was a baby VTuber that was being carted around in a tablet. They were on a tablet, to be clear. They weren't like some grown woman being carted around in a baby stroller. There was a baby VTuber on a tablet put into a baby carriage that was being patrolled around the convention. And it was really interesting. It's a really fun way to do it. It was just really weird.
Yeah, like it's conceptually and in execution, it was really fucking cool. But also, it's the best way to describe it is just like,
It was different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really cool. Weird as fuck. The funny part is, because it happened at some of the panels, and again, we're not shitting on the people doing the panels, they were doing their best. I think a lot of them were using the like hotel Wi-Fi. So their models kept like cutting out and freezing and stuff. Which, you know, I get it. You're gonna use the local Wi-Fi. You're gonna use the free stuff. But a lot of them ended up running into problems of just technical difficulties, and it was really weird.
Yeah. There's also a big issue with, because a bunch of people were doing the whole walked around on a tablet thing. Some of their like handlers they turned them up way too loud, and it was kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, again, not their fault.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a case of like, I understand you're trying to like gain attention and be like, hey, yeah, look at this, but
And making sure they're heard.
It's a public event. You want to make sure that you're not making it a nuisance for the people around you, you know?
Exactly. And again, they were doing their best. That's what the walk-arounds are for. They're supposed to walk around and meet people and all that shit. It's just funny when you're on like one end of the convention hall and you can hear a VTuber screaming at the other end through a tablet.
Oh my god, hi!
Who the fuck said that? And then you see them like 20 minutes later as they walk over to your side. A lot of people were there in cosplay, but not for the cosplay contest. That was interesting too.
Yeah, there was I don't know the character, but I think it was a specific character. There was someone who had like a cat helmet with a tail and like a singular big eye. It was cool as shit.
I think there were, I hope they were friends. I think I saw another person with like a different colored cat head doing the same thing. I wonder if that was a reference.
Maybe.
When I was at TwitchCon, I went around giving people little bottles of hand sanitizer. I had over 50, meant to last 3 days. It didn't last 2 hours. Yeah, that tracks. Like I said earlier, though, everyone was very clean. Nice. And, to be clarified as well, I'm not disrespecting when we're calling these people weirdos. It's a term of endearment. They were awesome.
Yeah.
There was a lot of military people walking around the con.
Oh yeah, like a whole bunch of kind of mil-spec cosplay.
I guess to clarify, it wasn't just people showing up in like their army uniforms. It was full on like video game-esque army uniforms. It was really interesting and weird.
Yeah.
Not bad, just interesting. It was Solid Snake. I know it was him because he had the box.
Yeah. I think it was like a mint cookie box.
It was something dumb. I loved it.
It was really, really fun.
There was... They were walking around. There was the Helldiver and the Spartan. Super cool.
Yeah.
Rita got
Very good shit.
a selfie with one of them. That was really fun.
Yeah. His helmet was off, but you could tell in the costume. It was really cool. Saw him the next day too. He was just in casual clothes.
I don't blame him. Didn't they mention that costume alone weighed like 20, 30 pounds?
Yeah, it was heavy.
Maybe the con paid them to be there? Do cons pay cosplayers to just walk around? If they do, that's awesome. Let's see, who else? I'm not counting I just talked about the people in the cosplay contest. I was gonna say, like, maybe we shouldn't count the cosplayers. The ones in the contest, because like we already talked about them. There was a guy, I think, dressed up as, I want to say it was like a very low budget Ninja Turtle. Walking around with a cardboard cutout of himself.
Yeah, it was like of the character he's playing. It almost looked like reboot-esque with how the model was like modeled.
A little. It was really interesting, and I appreciate the hustle of bringing your own cutout to a convention.
Yeah, that ruled as fuck. I loved it.
Oh, it was great. Hey, Dagon, welcome in, buds. How you doing? It was awesome. The guy walked around. He was dedicated. Speaking of walking around, there was another guy, not in cosplay. He kept walking around with a sign that says, "I am HoloLive. Please help, please help, please help," or something.
Yeah, it was, I think, "I am Hollow Stars. Please, 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 please."
I didn't get that one. I did not understand
I think
that
you
one.
saw him accept money or something.
Yeah, I think he was kind of begging for money. Again, I'm sorry if you see this, buddy. I'm just going off what I thought.
Yeah.
Every time you walked by me, you were jangling with change.
There was one. It was less weirdo and more so just kind of tacky. When we went out of like Alpine Showtime's panel, there was someone who was sitting in there, and they like were the first to rush out the door, and then to everyone that came out of it, they were just like handing out their business cards, which like I can understand the hustle. Now is not the time, man.
You know what's even worse?
Yeah.
We know that guy.
Yeah, we do. I wasn't sure if I should point it out because I wanted to keep it vague, but yeah.
Yeah. Hollow Stars is the male branch of HoloLive? I have no clue.
Time and place. Yeah, time and place.
There were definitely a lot of cosplay, and I felt bad I could not tell you any of them. Not that I don't remember, I just don't know who they were. I don't do anime. Those are kind of the big ones, huh? I think it was the Spartan. The second day had a whole like wagon full of plushies, and he was cranking music out of it.
That was the Helldiver. That was him.
That was the Helldiver. And at some point, I guess his wagon folded out into a table, and he just started impromptu DJing a little concert out in the hallway. It was really cool.
Oh, that was him too?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, actually. Hell yeah.
Right? It was, again, it was loud. Very loud. But it was super cool. If you can't tell, a running theme here is that Rita and I don't do well with loud.
Yeah.
But it was still super cool.
Yeah, we had fun in what we did. We made the lesser great stuff work.
Exactly. There were a lot of people in kimono. They're not kimonos, but you know what I mean. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, they're called happy. They're like kind of big, like loose jackets, essentially.
Yeah, with a lot of VTubers on them, which that was really cool.
Indeed, yeah.
Biggest corp in VTubing is HoloLive. HoloStars is the male branch that gets almost no funding and kind of ignored.
Oh my god.
Poor boys. Poor boys. Being overshadowed by big titty dragon girls. I will say as well, for the cosplays, everyone was very tasteful. There was not as much skin as I thought.
Yeah, even when there was skin shown, it was like you said, it was a tasteful amount. They weren't like sexualizing themselves too much.
Exactly. I've seen the stuff that gets done at conventions. I was really worried we were going to just see someone who's like, their shirt was just over their areolas or something. But no, very tasteful.
Yeah, indeed. Also, on the topic of weird people before we get out, there was a dude who just had a big sign on a stick with an anime girl's foot on it.
I'm glad you remembered. I blanked him out of my mind. It was really It was a close-up of the foot, too.
Yeah,
It
at the
was
very least, each
sweaty
time you
and
did
gross.
it, at the very least, each time you did it, it was like, hey, check out the artist. This is the artist.
Yeah, he had it on the back. It was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Despite the hotel mishap, the con was memorable. It was amazing.
Mhm,
It was
absolutely.
It was truly amazing. Even if there were some hiccups with the hotel or me having a breakdown or any of that shit, it was amazing. And I'm excited for next year. Because there will be a
Me
next
too.
year.
Hell yeah.
I do hope next year we can get a bigger venue.
Yeah.
Because Artist Alley, bless their hearts, it was fucking packed in there. we could almost not move.
Yeah.
And I cannot imagine those artists were handling the heat well. I'll allow that one. I'll let that one through.
Yeah.
I would sand a foot fetish person's face with a brick. I'm not sorry. It's a con. It's an anime con. I understood it was gonna happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I also
Decades
get
ago was
Callie,
Yaoi
like,
paddles.
we got
It's
different takes. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
There were police outside with the sirens on.
Mhm.
I don't think that was for the con though. I think that was the hotel.
Yeah.
If it was for the con, I didn't see why, but that's probably a story in and of itself.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on money situation after the movie.
Moving.
Move. Like, holy shit, that's got turned into a move. It might be on the news, actually. We did see TV crews.
Yeah, we saw some big camera. I've been keeping an eye on like news channels around here, but I haven't seen anything yet. I'll let you know if we see anything.
That'd probably take a few days for editing.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with foot fetishes, just don't make it well, yeah. The big part is don't, as you know, Callie say, don't push it into someone's face.
Yeah.
Which-
It is a fetish. Don't bring it into public space.
Yeah, but you know how VTubers can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was, you mentioned before, there was an entire panel.
It was an entire panel on the feet. There were a bunch of 18+ ones, which we didn't go to, mostly because like it's not really our scene.
Yeah, we didn't want to like risk being in an uncomfortable situation by mistake.
Exactly. There was only one uncomfortable situation at a panel, and that's more on me than it was them. That's a me problem.
Yeah, a word that Bittles is personally not comfortable with was said a couple of times, and overall she made it through relatively well, and I'm proud of her for that.
Exactly. And again, it's a me problem. They did nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Before people are like, oh, who do we need to lynch? No, that's a me problem. Hey, John Doe, welcome in. Welcome to the end, actually. Let's see. But yeah, no, it's surprisingly very, very tasteful. There was one booth that was basically selling hentai though. It was weird.
I remember passing by that, kind of side-eyeing it.
Yeah. It was very borderline, but you know, they let him in, so I assume it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Where? I was very tempted to take a picture for you, Nia. I knew you'd be into it.
There was a fucking there was a stand with some like really cute goth girl designs that I thought you would enjoy. Oh,
Hey, yo! Thank you for the raid, Jay! I appreciate it a
welcome.
ton. Welcome to the end. Actually, you just reminded me. I'm gonna turn off raids now before I forget.
good idea.
Thank you, Jane. What were you up to? I hope you had a lot of fun. If you need to raid and run, completely understood. I will say we're only going for like 5 more minutes. Drawing D&D stuff. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, welcome in. I'm Bittles, the cutest little villain of VTubing, and welcome to Oshi Uplink Tales from Canada's first, but not last, VTuber convention.
Hell yeah.
You were talking about a booth. Sorry, we got distracted immediately.
Oh yeah, I was just saying there was a booth with some like really cute goth girl designs on it that like that kind of design that Nia's has said she's a fan of in the past, but like it's not something I would be able to get to her if I bought it, so I unfortunately had to pass.
I will say, although some of the stuff wasn't for me, there was one booth that was selling like those, what are they called, like Opie mouse pads, and it gave me a lot of ideas. It gave me a lot of ideas for future stuff. So enjoy. They were really big too.
High yield explosives.
Bow tie pet. That's tempting. That would be funny. Yeah. Otherwise, I guess just to like tie this all together, because Rita needs to get going. I need to eat, and I'm sure Bianca has stuff to do. Oshi Uplink was amazing. It was worth all the hours of trouble, all the issues with hotels. It was amazing. And I'm super excited to see what Podge and her team can do for next year.
Absolutely.
With any luck, I can hopefully help her out. And I have it my way. We'll get Oshi Uplink Vancouver soon.
Fucking right.
Makes sense to have it on two sides, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Though if they do have Oshi Uplink Vancouver, no, wait, I can just go there myself. Duh. Anyway, yeah.
I'm quite fond of the one that's just a raccoon holding up two trash bags, or the one where they misprinted it and the boobs became giant forehead donuts. That's some good shit. That is some good shit right there. Oh. So, unfortunately, this is the end of the 4-hour. Good job, Rita.
Thank you.
The 4-hour Oshi Uplink discussion. My God, there was that much to talk about. This was fun. And I know for a fact, Rita and I have a lot more to talk about, because there's still a shit ton of stuff from that convention that we're going to discuss, because there's so much to unpack. And it was... Now, I got so enraptured in what I was saying, I put down my own hands. But yes, I'm going to call this here. I'm going to go to the end screen. Thank you all for being here. I could not do this all without you. I couldn't have gone to Oshi Uplink without you guys. Genuinely. You guys inspired me to even consider going there. So thank you. And thank you, Rita, for going with me. Thank you for Bianca for believing me. It really means the world to me. And I cannot thank you guys enough. It was a great stream. Thank you all. I know we don't do just chatting streams all that often, but this was worth it. This was fun. There was a lot to talk about, and I had a lot of fun. Also, hi Aquarina, you came in just at the end. Let me see, who can I throw you all over to? You know what? I think I know exactly. We're gonna throw you all over to, assuming they're not ending. Oh. Going for 2 hours. Yeah, they're not ending. Alright, I'm gonna throw you all over to the wonderful, the amazing Lefty the Clown, everyone's favorite other black and white clown VTuber. This was absolute joy. They're doing Monster Prom 3. That's the one. That's not the one with the clown in it. Sorry, everyone.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry. I know people love the Clussy.
God.
But prove me wrong.
I'm not trying to. I'm putting my hands away from this.
Yeah, I'm done for today. I'll be around tomorrow with Bianca. Ideally, finishing up Mouse PI. Finally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise, you got anything you want to say? Bianca?
Have a good night, everyone.
I hope you all have a good night and show Lefty some love. They're an absolute sweetheart. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Raid.